Good. I think we're good to start.
Awesome.
Cool.
I'm pumped. We've got a tight 8-player bracket. It's
Yeah.
exciting.
Two of them signed up within like 15 minutes of starting.
Oh wow. Who signed up? I guess maybe we shouldn't put them on blast, but
Oh, I mean, I think they're fine. There was Hassan and Noctis.
oh wait, which player is Hassan? Is that
On Smash GG, he's like blueberry
Oh,
bleach, I think it is, something like that.
yes, I see him. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Okay, cool. I don't think I've seen him participate in an online tournament before. This is really exciting.
Yeah, he wanted to one time before, but didn't make it out. So, but yeah, he's here now.
Nice. Let's wish Speaks luck on that one because
Absolutely.
he's quite strong. At least he was, the last time I played against him. I'm sure he's improved since then, and he's, pretty crazy. So
Yeah.
anyway,
All right. So, and here we have Shanks, who I did not know until about a few weeks ago, but he runs the U Ottawa Tekken
no
fighting
way.
game stuff. Yeah, yeah.
So cool. I think I watched part of the recent U Ottawa online
Yeah.
tournament.
Yep.
That's super cool. I don't
Mhm.
think I've seen him play though. I don't think I've seen Shanks play before. So
Neither have I.
wicked. And I don't see Katarina very often in these tournaments, so
No.
it's gonna be really interesting.
Except when you see my little picture of when I used to play her.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
How did you feel about Katarina when you played her? Did you like
I
the tools and stuff?
like Tekken 7's my first Tekken game, right?
Yeah.
And Katarina felt like a character that was really easy to get into.
Oh,
But
yeah.
as I kept playing more, I got bored of her. I really did. So then I started to go to other characters, namely Master Raven.
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, I think that makes total sense.
Mm-hmm.
She's definitely more of like a straightforward character, which I
Yep.
think is great for getting into the fundamentals of Tekken. But you crave a little bit more complexity when it comes to this game, and you
Absolutely.
get. So two combos that seemed to not really be super drastic, but we have some wall pressure here from Shanks, and there's the first round.
That was the first round against Noctis. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's intense.
I really didn't know how it was going to go. I thought, there's a chance of a blow up, but no, he's holding his own real well. Not even holding his own, he's winning.
He's winning for sure, yeah. And we're not seeing any wall combos from Shanks, unfortunately. But there's a missed hop kick, punish
Ooh.
on the blocked hop kick. Nice low parry, though.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a drop there, but it doesn't seem to be too bad. But now Noctis is getting his chance to get his damage in.
Yeah,
Drop from his end as well, unfortunately.
yeah. We're seeing, I think a little bit of rust here. That's going to be a floor break from the 1+2 throw. Nice conversion. And I think that was a spike, which gives Noctis a little bit better Oki there, which is always good.
Absolutely. And we're 1-1 here.
That, what looks to be a full crutch lift from Katarina was really damaging.
Ooh.
Oh,
I didn't realize that worked like that. That's really funny.
yeah. Yeah, I always forget that Katarina has a 2-part hop kick similar to Alisa. I'm not sure if Alisa's hop kick does that as well, but
Yeah.
I'm kind of maybe I'll check it out later.
So
A lot of
It doesn't look like the other moves that floor break, you know what I mean? A
Yeah.
little less impactful.
exactly. It's true.
Oh, that's gonna hit. No, I didn't. I thought it was.
Oh yeah, he had time to cancel the taunt before the hit there.
Ah, that makes
Interesting.
sense.
I
That's-
actually
Oh, you go.
I don't know all of the properties of Bryan's taunt. It's something that I actually should learn a little bit more about. But I had assumed that there was some required startup after you get close to the hitbox. But I guess he still has time to cancel it if he sees something like that come out.
Yeah.
So that's really good.
They're really good awareness from him.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, they're both in rage. Let's see what they can do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, goes low.
Slide kick, nice. Mid mix up.
Oh, he followed through.
Interrupts him with all the kicks.
Usually,
Just create a wall of hitboxes there.
yeah. Usually, you want to not go all the way through on that one because it's minus after you do it. Or punishable, I should say. But if you think your opponent's coming in and you already whiffed, why not, right?
Yeah, exactly. You might as well commit to it and just put it on them to be patient because if they're not patient enough, they're going to get poked. And It's kind of rough.
Yeah.
Nice clean round there from Noctis.
Absolutely. That's okay. Noctis up one. But yeah, that was really close. That last round was a little bit of more of a blow up, but like the rest of it, he really held his own.
Yeah, for sure. I have a feeling that they're kind of warming up a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. That was surprisingly close, but I guess we both haven't seen Shanks play much until now, and we're seeing him do pretty well, which is amazing. So this could honestly go other way as far as I know, which is really cool. That's normally not how I expect the games to go when we're talking about Noctis. I usually expect pretty brutal one-sided game.
Absolutely. I'm really impressed with how he's playing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there have been some new features since the last online tournament. Isn't that awesome that you can now skip game? I guess we had a mod installed before for that sort of thing.
I actually forgot that, so I'm using the regular lobby skip, like the lobby skip mod still. I totally forgot.
Nice.
I actually forgot.
That's okay. I mean, it's still does the job.
Yeah.
I like that you can see that the stage pick was random as well. That's a cool.
Oh, that's really good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very helpful because it just gives both players and just everyone watching the games more information, which I like a lot.
Makes sense.
Sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Akuma stage. I guess this was a counter pick from Shanks. Interesting. I guess they just kind of didn't want to deal with the floors, which I can understand.
Yeah, totally agree with that one.
Didn't really look like they were taking as much advantage of them as Noctis, so I think I can, get behind that.
Absolutely. I'm right in here for game 2.
Sweet. So we've got...
Ooh, ducks under that.
We've got some plus on block, orbital attempt there.
Ooh, these ducks are real good.
Yeah, some ducks, but no big punishes yet. Nice throw, no break from Shanks.
Ooh, it's so smart to interrupt that. Just jab.
Oh my gosh. A little bit of a snake edge reset there. That's always fun. It's kind of hard to react to a launcher when you think you should be in the middle of a combo. It kind of sucks. Nice hit confirm there on the down forward 1-1 string.
Do you think Noctis was just warming up that first round?
I mean, I feel like they both were.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I saw kind of signs of that from both players. I think that's how I interpret it anyways. It's possible that there's some, latency issues between these two players based on the lobby icons. Didn't look like they had perfect connection. I don't want to blame the connection, obviously. Oh, nice hop kick there to keep him out. That's really good.
Yep.
Looking good for the combo, too. Nice.
Even up that damage a little bit, but Noctis still in a wide lead here. Not so wide anymore. Oh, yeah, that missed race drive.
Wow, that was a big whiff, but,
Yeah.
Damn.
Mash, I think he pressed a button after as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Nice. Yeah.
And that was
for sure.
Punished by Noctis's rage drive instead.
Oh my gosh, armor's through with the mod punch there. No breaks on these throws. It's very good positioning for Shanks here. Hopefully they can make the most of this, but it already kind of looks like,
Ooh.
Nice punish.
That's good. Oh no. I think that has more startup than I'm thinking it does.
Time to block it, no way. Yeah, it does. It definitely has more startup than some rage drives, for sure. It's not one of the faster ones, that much is certain. Wow, so that's it, I guess.
Yeah, but that 2-0 is not representative of how that first game went.
No, the first game was much closer,
Yeah. All right, so Ryan going to drop down to losers there. Noctis going to move on. And we'll see what we've got next year. Actually, for the chat, I will move over to the bracket scene so you can see what's going on.
Sounds good.
You can also do ! bracket in the chat, and I'll have that all set up for you.
Oh, that's handy.
Okay, so next we have Kagari and Lit, who I actually have no idea who that is.
I am with you on that one. I actually don't know either. Their tag here is Wave Lit. I don't think I've seen them play before. It's cool. It's kind of awesome that every time I see one of these tournaments, I see someone that I don't recognize. It's always cool to see new players. And, they always play interesting characters that I don't see represented in other tournaments. Super cool. I'm excited to see who they're going to play, how they're going to play them, and Yeah, I'm actually curious because a lot of the time when I talk to Kagari, he knows about a lot of players that I don't know about because
Yep.
like I'm much newer to the game. So I always talk to him about these players he's playing. And whenever I see a bracket where he's playing against these players who I like totally don't recognize, he's like, "Yeah, I know this player, but I haven't played against them in a while." I'm interested to see if he already knows Dylit or
Yeah.
not, if they're new to everyone.
It seems like somebody in the chat knows him.
So,
Okay, so I don't think they have me on Steam though. Is the problem?
oh yeah, this is
Um,
always an issue.
I can invite Kagari, no problem. But yeah, I have to go add me on Steam. Ninja TK1. Friend code is this.
Okay,
So we'll just we'll give it a minute here.
sounds good.
Yeah, I don't think they've said anything yet. So, I mean, they must have checked in if we didn't kick them. So, we'll see.
Cool. Yeah, we should have some way to contact them. Maybe we'll even hear from Kagari. Maybe he might have some method of. It depends, though, if
Yeah.
anyone has them on.
Min is connected. Okay. We'll just we'll wait a few minutes on that. But I was looking at their Smash GG page to see if they went by any other name other than Dylit, something that I would know. But nah, that's it.
Oh, it's just Dylit. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Interesting.
So I'm gonna fix the overlay a bit here.
Yeah, so we've got a bit of a mystery on our hands tonight. That's cool. Sweet.
Okay. So yeah, we'll probably either run it or.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just got some info. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Cool.
All right. So Randy says we're going to wait a couple minutes, and if he's not here in a few minutes, we will DQ to losers at least. Maybe we'll see what happens.
Oh, okay, cool. So that's a little more merciful, I suppose.
Yeah. So it looks like the first matches we have it looks like Booster Blast won over Spiral.
Oh, nice.
Which is cool. And then we have Noctis in second round. Looks like BlueBerryBleach. Yeah, I should refresh just to make sure I'm all caught up. Smash GG is slow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay, it looks like I'm caught up. So it looks like BlueBerryBleach and Speaks are still playing, and and that's our other first round match that we're talking about here.
That's intense. So their game went. Their match has gone longer than Noctis and Shanks so far. That's intense. It must be something like it's close, or maybe I'm wondering about that. I'm really curious to hear how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, he was in chat for far too long, so I think he just didn't start.
Oh, true. Some of that was just chat time. That makes sense.
Yep.
Okay.
But we're also running Guilty Gear today.
Oh, that's great.
That's over on Tony's channel. It's I believe it's Sora X Twitch.tv says Sora X Machina or something like that.
Oh, that's Tony.
Sora Machina. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Did I not say Tony? Did I say somebody else?
No, you said Tony. I just forgot.
Oh, okay.
I totally that rings a bell. I read that and it I recognized it and I forgot where, but it makes Tony. I totally.
Yeah, makes sense. But I think we had quite a few entrants for that, including some people they might not expect. I think Seagal was in there. I don't know if he's still in or not. And who else? Whitehouse was in there as well, but I think he dropped out.
Oh, wow. It's cool to see Whitehouse in there as well, though.
Mm-hmm.
He plays quite a few games, I think.
Yeah.
Intense.
That's very good.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Yeah, so looks like Krakatoa, who I think is that's Bruce, I think.
Yep, you got it.
Awesome. Glacial
right.
Rain.
Dylit is getting DQ'd into losers.
Okay, it's a shame, but understandable and a little more merciful. Maybe we'll see him make an appearance later and do something there.
We're going to keep one of our players on, though. Now it's going to be Kagari and Booster Blast.
Oh wow, crazy. Okay.
All right,
Really
let's hit Booster with one of them invites.
Let's do it.
I just saw his name and now I lost it. Oh, there he is.
Let's see. Yes. Awesome.
Yeah, I feel silly now that I started up the the lobby skip mod, forgetting that it's in the game now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay though. I mean, it's good we beat him by like at least a couple weeks, about a month.
Yeah.
More than a month, which is
And
fantastic.
I really don't think it would have come out if the mod didn't come out first.
Oh yeah, you might be right about that. That actually totally makes sense. Yeah, I mean it's something that great communities do. They inspire changes like that. Just by like, setting an example and showing, like if we can make this work, then it'd be cool to see this feature implemented officially. So
for sure. Looks like we're getting in there.
Yeah, they're ready to go. Nice. Connection looks decent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited.
Kagari with his Europe location. I always find that so funny.
Yeah, classic. It's great. Yeah, he's still in. It actually, it sucks because I think I considered like installing Hearthstone to play with him sometime, but I think like there are some restrictions on who you can play based on your region, and I think he's still in Europe in Hearthstone as well. So I just decided against it because I didn't get to play against him. I was like, it's not worth it.
That's dumb, actually.
It's really strange. Maybe I'm wrong, and it is possible to play, like internationally, but I think it might be region locked. That's what he said. I think so.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but anyways, I'm gonna get into this.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. I like these character picks.
Let's see. Oh, he's playing Alisa. Nice. Okay, cool. So, Kagari has been experimenting with Alisa recently, and he, I think he placed in the top 3 in the last, I think it was the TTT tournament with Alisa. He played Alisa the entire time, which was really cool. It's actually pretty cool because Noctis for quite a while has been suggesting that Kagari play Alisa because he thinks that her tools are very well suited to Kagari's playstyle, which I feel like I kind of have to agree. But let's see what we've got so far.
A little bit insider info for you. Kagari is seeded first. He in fact had a bye before we had 8 players. Having an extra player, he's moved down to regular first round.
Yeah, but we always expect great things from Kagari. Nice little 1-1 punish there to close the round. And some good whiff punishment there. We got a down forward 2 whiff punish. We got a back 4-4 whiff punish. Both like very strong. Nice block. We're going to see another down forward 2 whiff punish. It's extremely dangerous to play against Alisa, especially, when she's being played by Kagari, because just any whiff you make can result in just a very vicious punish, an entire combo. Nice 4 there. This is looking really dangerous for boost, but nice combo. It's going to get him away from the wall, thank goodness.
When did Kagari pick up Alisa? Was it recently?
It was. I think it was about maybe about a week, something like that.
Wow.
So very recently. Nice. That's not quite going to be it, but the rage drive is going to come out first, which is nice. I think the trouble with Asuka's rage drive is that because it involves a forward input, I think it's forward 1+2. You have to like input it fast, and it's that's not quite going to be the wall there. So it's I think Alisa's just forward 2+3 or forward 3+4. I think it's forward 2+3. Nice combo from Booster. Getting them away from the wall, whiff on the down forward 2, but no punish on that. Unfortunate.
Absolutely. Oh, there's oh no! I hate to see the launch into nothing. That feels so bad.
Yeah, that sucks. I think that may have been due to the. I think. Did you see the lag as well?
No, I think they had full good connections with each other. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay. I thought I saw a little spike there, but that may have just been me.
Oh, you might be right. You might be right.
But a little normal throw there to take the round. I like that because Alisa only having a 1+2 throw, Kagari likes to do this thing where he'll mix you up between normal throw and the 1+2 command throw. Still a mix up. You don't have the full 3-way command throw mix up, unfortunately, but it's more of a mix up than just pressing 1+2 every time you see the throw. Which is nice.
Yep.
So, yeah, clean first game there. But we might see something from Booster here. Booster, I think, has been just playing really well recently, has been still participating in a lot of tournaments, which is really nice to see.
Yeah. You need tournament experience, you know.
Definitely.
I feel like, just playing games is one thing. And obviously you'll get better that way, but like playing in tournaments, it's super helpful. It really is.
Big time. Yes, it's true. It's a very different experience, and it helps you become more comfortable with that environment, which is very valuable, I think. Speaks
left. Okay.
Up to something. I think Booster also told me that something he does to practice when he is readying for tournaments is like he'll just go on quick match and do a quick 1-2 with someone, and then then go find someone else, just kind of to simulate that that situation, which I think is kind of a cool way to practice that.
Yeah.
We got Speaks again.
He said he was going to mute himself while he plays his game. I'm not sure if he's done yet or not, but we'll see.
Okay. So going into game 2 here. Some poking, some mid pokes from Booster.
Yeah, Kagari up 1 game here, so he has a little bit of room to work with. But I'm really liking his Alisa so far. I feel like it's looking real nice.
Yeah, I think he just does such a great job with all of her tools. Nice break on the
I love that.
Very, very cool. Throw animation. I love it. Take that head back. I don't need that.
All right, in Rage now.
Right. Yeah.
He did lots of work with the Rage Drive last game. Okay, just gonna...
that was really... Oh, nice sidestep 2 there. Oh my gosh, that was really nice. That was good stuff. I don't know if that was a deliberate, like he was trying to use a fast recovery move to bait out the Rage Drive, but I know that Booster thinks about, is very good at thinking about Rage and playing around it, so I wouldn't doubt it. But that was really nicely done by him.
Yeah, that's not something I ever would have considered, to be honest.
It's scary because just come out at any moment, so you have to think about it.
20 seconds in, we're finally getting a proper combo.
There it is.
And now Boost all the way down into Rage. Not much health left.
Yeah, and now Kagari can just comfortably use that down forward for that incredibly irritating poke that has really, really good range. But and it's hard to whiff punish also, very fast recovery. So there's that, there's down back 3. There's so many little pokes that Kagari can use here to... but this wall pressure looks good. Oh, the sidewalk, though. Alisa's sidewalk is terrifying. She can be behind you so quickly. It's crazy. Anyways.
I really like that there. Kagari was playing like he had the lead. He had huge life lead. There was like 15 seconds left on the clock. He was like... He didn't want to do anything. Just waited until Boost made a mistake. And eventually he had the chance to sidestep and take the game.
Yeah, exactly. It's really smart. And there's like very little you can do as the aggressive player in that situation to make a comeback. Nice conversion there from Booster. And that's going to be, the round on that string. Sick. Definitely, though, Kagari's very good at that, like recognizing and playing around the time, which is something that makes it really scary to play against him, because if he gets a good lead on you, then it's like he knows all the work that you're going to have to do to make that comeback happen, and he just, he like plays accordingly and makes reads easier because, he knows what you have to do. Oh, that's a really nice sidestep and nice back 4-4 combo there. Not the most damaging, but still quite good, and the wall didn't cause any problems, thankfully.
Ooh, okay, that was a big whiff, but didn't get punished for it. He's throwing out that button a lot.
Back one.
Yeah.
This is back one. It's quite good. It puts her in full crouch. It's, nice reversal there. Hard to play around those. We might see, just threw the reversal cancel, thank goodness, before a punish could come out. Nice, this should be it. Let's go.
He ties it up.
Yeah. So, looks like Booster's making the adjustment against Alisa, which, is something that I have a lot of trouble with. Oh my goodness, like just playing, because he's so, even though like he has only been playing the character for I think about like a week and a half, something like that. Like he had known a lot about the character previously, but now that he's familiarized himself with her tools, like he's super deadly. You can't whiff anything. If you whiff so much as like a down forward 1 or just a low, then you get completely blown up. You're at the wall and you're just in so much trouble. It's so deadly. So it's amazing to see Booster play against that and not just get completely completely, freaked out, which is nice.
And it's looking real even. The booster against her, said before, top seeded player. It'd be I'd say it'd be an upset for him to win, but at the same time, it's not that crazy either. These players are like within the same range as each other.
Yeah, for sure. They also play against each other quite often, which is something that makes it difficult to predict who's going to win in these matchups because they know each other pretty well. They know what to expect, so it's not like one of them is just going to get completely surprised by the strategies that the other player uses, and it's going to be a little bit easier to adjust to them, relatively speaking, because they already know how to play against their opponent. So, more of a comfortable matchup. Still very tough for both players, and I know they're both playing their best right now. Nice little wall running 2. Oh, that's down forward 2 to catch. Really hard to play around while running 2. That's safe, mid-high mid, so no problems there.
Ooh, we're just dashing around now. Kagari again playing with a life lead. Not as big as last time. And there he goes. He waits for the mistake.
Yeah, counter hit back 4 and nice combo there. Oh, the rest of the string comes out?
Yeah, that I don't think that was intentional.
No, but that's okay. It's not awful so far. Maybe some rage could... Oh, nice mix up with the normal throw. I think Kagari...
run up throw?
Yep. Not what I was expecting, and I guess Booster wasn't ready for it.
Yeah.
Kagari. That's nice down for 1+2. I think the whole thing is guaranteed on counter hit. Nice can. I think Kagari may have been neutral blocking there. Can't block it unless you're holding back, I believe.
Ooh.
Nice 4. Let's go.
This is a beautiful round for Boost here.
Yeah, really, really dominant. Nice down 4 to close the round out. Very good stuff.
I feel like the more decisions you make your opponent make in a short amount of time, the more of a chance you have of them making a mistake. And that was just like decision after decision, and eventually got through.
Yeah, like mixing your opponents up at high speeds. It's so hard to catch up. Your brain has to catch up after all that's already happened.
Yep.
A little bit of an unfortunate issue with the back 4-4 there. So, gives Booster a little bit more of a chance to make a comeback here, which is nice, and move away from the wall, which is a relief. Something that I think I should mention. Oh, full crouch down forward 1+2 deals a lot of damage. Oh my goodness. We don't see Kagari using a lot of Alisa's DES or like destructive stance, which is kind of interesting because I guess it's like a playstyle thing. Counter hit. 4-4-2, I think. Very nice. Oh my gosh. This is so close.
It's real close, yeah.
Match round here for Booster. Nice down forward 4s to poke. Down back 3. Kagari loves down forward 4, down back 3. Fantastic pokes, great range. Nice wall running 3-4 to mix up the wall running 2, which is mid plus unblock, so you have to duck that guy. Unfortunate.
Ooh, that was a big...
the sidewalk. Nice break on the 1+2.
Yeah, it was a great 3. But a big whiff. And didn't get the reversal.
No, just Kagari was patient enough to wait for it to end, I think.
Oh, I don't think that's going to hit.
Also patient enough to... just out of range! No! Okay, well, if Booster wins this round, this is...
Yeah.
Booster's like, I'm alive. Maybe I thought I was super dead.
Yeah, Kagari still has rage coming up, though, so that's something
true
to watch out for.
And it's almost there. Okay, just some 1-2 there.
That's going to go to either player, though. I think this round.
There the blades go away. Little trade there. Super close. Just like Kagari's just trying to... Oh, nice low parry on the down 3. Oh, unfortunate drop combo there.
And that really could lose him the whole set here if he needs a little bit of more damage on board.
Yeah, it totally could. I mean, he still has the life lead here. I like that Kagari isn't using extensions out of the down 3 because a lot of them are a bit risky, a bit on the risky side. So just, he's, not being greedy. He's just saying, okay, I got the damage from down 3 and the frame advantage, so I'm just going to take that, do my thing.
Down to 20 seconds now.
Just little pokes. Both players are playing so... okay, that's really big for Booster. Now he just has to play defensively with the life lead. Kagari has to do so much nice block on the low. Oh my goodness! Even that throw might not be enough. He only
Yeah,
has 3
I don't think it
left.
is.
No time. Just stays on the ground. Very nice.
Wins it with a
There's
timeout.
Yeah, just sticking out on the ground. Like, there's very little that Kagari could have done in that situation. Like, and he used the most damaging low available to him. I think it's possible that down 3+4 was more damaging, but like, I think that's down back 4 there. Like, it's so damaging. Hits grounded, but he had to get more of that damage quickly, and just didn't have enough time for it. Okay.
Absolutely. All right, so
I can't believe that was so close.
This is pretty crazy.
Yeah, seriously. Awesome stuff from both players. And they're both probably freaking out a little bit. I mean, I know Booster's super chill. Andy's probably like, so close. But yeah, Kagari, as I was saying, doesn't tend to go into the DES mix-up. And he appreciates how powerful it is. And it is incredibly powerful. That was one of the most surprising things to me when I started playing Alisa, was just how scary all of those moves are, how plus everything is. Everything she does is plus, almost. I mean, she has a plus on hit low that's quite fast. That you can't parry, which is nice. She has a a high, a slow mid that's super plus. She's so plus, and she has a homing move. She can just, as long as she stays within range, she can really mix you up and make you take lots of damage, or be so minus that you can't press anything at all.
Yeah,
so scary.
So we have our next confirmed match here. Is going to be Hassan and Spiral.
Nice.
So let's get those invites out. I don't remember if I have Spiral or not, but we'll see if I do. So that's going to be... I don't think I have Hassan either. I don't think so. He's never played in one of these, right?
No, I don't think so. I'm not even sure what his Steam is. I think, Kagari would know. I could ask him if you like.
Well, I can just, I'm putting it in here.
I guess you can, search it on here. I'm not sure what it is, though. But I guess we'll figure it out. Is it Hassan playing against... Oh, he's playing against Power. Oh, that's because Noctis just won their game. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, cool. So, unfortunately, looks like Dialit got DQ'd out of the losers as well, which is the thing. But, oh well. It is what it is, and we got... And it looks like we've got unfortunate news here. It looks like Speaks got DQ'd? Interesting. Okay, well, that's a shame. But, anyways. Sweet.
Alright, so we got Spiral in there.
Nice. Okay, cool. So, yeah.
We're just waiting on Hassan here.
We're probably gonna expect the Kazuya here. He seems pretty devoted to the Kazuya. He seems like very much fascinated by this character, and I think I can understand why. He seems to really like the tools that Kazuya has.
Posted my friend code and my Steam name, and he replies by posting his Steam friend code. All right, I will add him.
Interesting. Okay, sounds good. Thanks to everyone for being patient here. I guess we're just chilling right now. Hopefully we'll hear back from Speak soon. I hope he's doing okay.
Yeah, seems like something probably came up.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, if he had to DQ himself, or if someone had to DQ him, he may have had to go out, which is a shame. But that's all right. We'll hold down the fort while he's doing his thing. Does look like... Wait. I think the bracket might be a little off, maybe?
Is it?
I think, because it's supposed to be, Booster against Noctis, right? Instead of Kagari against Noctis?
Wait, there's a... Oh, I think we ran out of time, so there's a double DQ. You see that?
Oh, I do see what you mean. Okay,
so... So, I'll have to make sure... I'm sure Randy noticed, but...
okay.
If he is watching this...
No, that makes sense, though. Okay, so they're automatic DQs based on the time reporting system, but since we actually know what happened, then it shouldn't be an issue. Okay. Sweet.
So yeah, it was Booster that beat Kagari, right?
Yes, I believe so. It was like insanely close, but I'm pretty sure. We've got Hassan here.
Yep. He messaged me
with his demands.
All right. So I just had to work on some stuff there. Okay, let's find him here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go.
Awesome. So I'm wondering if we're going to see Kagari commit to playing Alisa the whole time in this tournament as well. That would be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's been like very much focusing on her, which I like a lot. Yeah, just like because I think I talked to him a little bit recently about the whiff punishment tools that Kazumi has, because Kazumi's strengths are very much associated with her like really powerful arsenal of strong pokes and just like really useful moves for just, you know, playing fundamental poking game. Her movement is quite good as well, I think. Mm-hmm. And but one unfortunate thing about her is like the whiff punishment tool that Kagari uses, forward 3 fly 2, I should say, is like a little bit on the slow side. And it has pretty good range, but it doesn't have the best range. And I think he may be feeling a little bit spoiled by Alisa's tools right now, because she has moves that are much faster, have greater range, and are just, you know, still launchers, still deal incredible damage. And I'm glad that he decided to give Alisa a shot, because those tools are of great benefit to him, because seeing how many amazing whiff punishes he gets with a character like Kazumi, it makes the prospect of him playing Alisa a little terrifying, because she's just like so much more suited to that type of thing. Oh.
And I feel like I don't know if we've ever even had an Akuma in one of these tournaments, at least not that I can remember.
I can't remember either. I don't think so, no. Yeah. So this is Spyro playing as Akuma. Nice. Okay, this is cool. I don't really know much about Akuma, I've got to say. One of my blind spots when it comes to character knowledge. I know enough to be scared, I should say. But, you know,
I probably know more about Street Fighter V Akuma than Tekken 7 Akuma.
Oh yeah, no, that's okay. You know some stuff then, I think. Yeah. Probably we've got the DP there. I mean, you know, like DP is super unsafe, obviously. I think Fireball is unsafe as well. Red Fireball close range is, I think, even more unsafe. Don't totally quote me on that. Nice combo there from Sen.
That looked like it should have been a big whiff punish there, but didn't quite get it.
Mm-hmm. I like the side movement around the Demon Flip mix-up. The Demon Flip mix-up is maybe not quite as terrifying in Tekken as... I'm not sure how terrifying it is. I like the just electric combos.
Just electrics, yeah. I mean, it did what it needed to do.
Exactly. Just, I mean, yeah, you gotta go for the intimidation sometimes, and, you know, when it does what you need it to do.
Man's not playing Kazuya, he's playing electric.
Yeah, pretty much. No punish on the down forward 2 there. More electrics, more electrics, more electrics. Oh my gosh, that's a difficult combo.
Yeah.
Just finishes the down forward 4-4. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, I see.
He's used to playing online, I guess, you know? It doesn't bother him at all.
Him go for these electric combos. Yeah. Sorry, it's so funny.
No, I agree. It's real funny. Didn't get the follow-up after that one, though.
Just, like, playing like crazy. I love watching the Sam play. It's so wild. He loves that move a lot. Yeah. Oh, that's so sick. The 5 electrics, I think. Just like, I don't know if it's optimal to just do 5 electrics in one combo instead of Kazuya's staple, but it's more intimidating, I would say.
For sure.
So, the spring kick. Down back 4. Oh, no punish on the down back 4, but there's the down 4 to close the round.
I really thought Spyro had that round.
Sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay, so an incredibly aggressive, I would say probably just about as aggressive as you could possibly get start from Hassan there.
Absolutely.
Just like, oh man. That's insane.
Yeah, I think he can do electrics. I like that.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Just so aggressive. Just like flexing so hard.
Okay, Hassan, that's really unsportsmanlike, and you need to stop saying stuff like that.
Yeah,
For real, for real.
yeah.
If
So
you do that again, we're straight up gonna DQ you. I'm not lying to you.
a little bit disrespectful. Yeah. Oh man.
Sorry to change the mood up like that.
No, it's all right. It's totally it's totally fair. I think to make him aware of that and kind of important because it's yeah. Oh
All
man.
right, so we're Arctic Snowfall. So no walls here. Was random selected, which I think is fair. I think a lot of people are random selecting just because it's so much easier online. You don't know who's going to pick the stage.
Yeah.
Honestly, I do that just because I don't want to do something I'm not supposed to do.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. Oh, he's not moving.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
Oh, there he is.
okay, he's in. He's in.
All right, cool. Let's get it. Sidestep electric. So we've got that, which should be, I believe, quite unsafe. We didn't see a launch there, but we're seeing a launch right now. There's a key charge. That's pretty interesting. It's maybe not necessary. Although he's the fireball, can't block that, but then gonna finish the round.
Ooh, that was farther than I thought it was going to hit actually. So it's good that he knows those ranges. Ooh.
Nice duck on the focus there. More key charges, which you're gonna eat a counter hit move there. A little combo from Spiral. Electric combo key charge. Oh my gosh, this is
Oh. Okay, it doesn't get the combo off it though.
No, this is a bit much.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so playing with key charge is interesting. Hell sweep for the round there. Because so my understanding of key charge is that you cannot block, but your next move is a counter hit, which is incredibly powerful. Obviously, double-edged sword type of deal.
Yeah.
That's going to be I think a hit on down forward 2, another one, or maybe while standing 2 to look similar. Anyways, that's going to be it for Spiral, unfortunately. Wow, that's pretty brutal.
Hassan next will be going up against between the winner of Kagari and Shanks. Actually, yeah, that's a crazy losers bracket. That is going to be losers semis, which but we might get winners finals before that. Let's see what's being said here.
Okay. Yeah, wow. Yeah, you're totally right. The losers bracket looks pretty insane right now. Kagari, Shanks, both strong players. At least what I've seen from Shanks' gameplay leads me to believe that they're quite a strong player. And we've got and it's going to be really interesting. Whoever we see play against the Sam, that's going to be intense.
Yep. Okay. Just waiting on the call here. I might as well get the name set up because that is what we're gonna do. Just want to get it going here.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
As smooth as possible. All right, and Noctis. So yeah, it's gonna be a booster of Noctis.
Nice. That's gonna be really crazy. I'm super excited to see how this goes. Actually, Noctis and Booster have been playing some first to 10s recently, and they've been, if I'm remembering correctly, they've been quite close, quite intense, really exciting. I think both of those players are playing against each other a lot more. So I think I'm gonna kind of anticipate a bit of a close match here, because they've both just been so strong. Booster, especially, I feel like he's improved a lot lately. He's just been playing so well and making so many adjustments, and he's been studying, I suppose you could say, from other Asuka players, from other smart players about how to play strong defense, about what strategies to apply to various styles of play. So but you feel like I've been learning a lot from him just in the meantime, because he's been learning so much. He's been talking to me about a little bit of it, and I feel like I can learn something from that as well.
Absolutely. I feel like learning, going through somebody's journey learning with them is actually it's so useful. So yeah, I have to type in the chat here. Uh,
Definitely.
yes, F3.
Sweet.
Just to make sure that they know.
Nice. More games. Let's go.
Because yeah, this is winners finals here.
Yes, that's right. So big ones. And nice sportsmanlike. Good luck there from Noctis.
Yep.
We love to see it. Cool.
All right, so we're almost certainly seeing Asuka, but I don't know if we're going to get Bryan from Noctis. I don't know.
I'm gonna guess that we are gonna see Bryan, but it could be another character, for sure. Bryan seems to be Noctis's go-to, and the character that recently he's been more invested in and like more devoted to. But there's definitely other characters that he's incredibly strong with as well. So be kind of interesting to see. Yeah, there's the Bryan.
Yeah, there's the Bryan.
Cool. We might see another character if he is pushed to the edge, I suppose.
Yep.
But he is still in the winners bracket, so that it's gonna take a lot of doing to push him to that edge. So.
And Boost is playing real well today, so I give them a good shot between the two.
Definitely, yeah. I think this might be a bit close, and yeah, Booster's been playing really well today. It's awesome to see, and it's cool because. I think I was talking to him about his mentality recently, and he's just chill. He was just telling me like, yeah, I'm just chill. I'm just chilling. I'm having a good time. I'm just not. I'm just trying my best not to stress out, and it's working really well for him. I think. Super cool. Plus on block, just blocking. Nice sidestep 2 there. Incredibly good move.
Absolutely.
So, first damage from Boost's Asuka. We have some light poking here. No whiffs, no big whiffs yet. Just blocking the strings patiently. Both players playing very carefully. No conversion off the Magic 4, unfortunately.
Oh, here we go. We're starting something.
Yeah. Oh, I like the delay on that string, but fortunately Noctis was really patient there. No whiff punish, but nice armor move to get away from the wall. Nice break on the throw.
He's only got 20 seconds here to make this comeback. Let's see if he can do it.
Not a lot to work with here. He's going to have to... Okay, yeah. Just a nice mid there to close out the round. Yeah, it would have taken a lot of doing there. And, it's tricky, especially when you have to defend against... Nice there. And
You see, I feel like Boost, he likes to be aggressive. And once he's put in those situations where, he has to play against a more defensive player, I feel like he ends up making a mistake here or there.
Yeah.
And but you see now this is a faster game, and he's winning and won.
Oh, he interrupted the rage drive with a throw. That was sick.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's always awesome to see. It's so satisfying when you take out someone's blue with a move interrupting it. The sound is one of the most satisfying things. Really nice combo there from Noctis. And there's going to be, I think that's 1+2 to catch him. Great tool. Just a nice fast panic move from Asuka. I hope I've been saying Asuka and not Alisa. I mix their names up sometimes. Nice.
I think you've been saying it right.
Okay, nice. Thank you. That's a load off my mind. There's an orbital. Ooh. Oh, that's going to be a little combo there with down 4 to close the round there. One classic Noctis thing is you see the neutral orbital keep out, which is I think just up 4. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But Booster's playing patiently enough that it's not working. He's not falling for it, which maybe is a sign that these players know each other pretty well by now.
Yeah, I mean, once you play a 1st to 10, I feel like you pretty much got it.
You're on to the tricks. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Nice spring kick there, big risk, but it was worthwhile in the end. That's going to be, I think, the combo that ends this game. Yeah, that's going to be game 1 for Noctis. Damn.
I know another player in this bracket that Noctis is at a 1st to 10 with.
Yes, I think that's right. That's right. And oh my goodness, yeah.
That was quite the event. Noctis is on the 1st to 10.
It was before my time.
Oh, really?
Yes, but I think it was my first time to Blurry Pixel for DTR that Abhe just sat me down and told me the story, and it was so great. This is before I really knew either player that well. I had met Noctis in person, very friendly. We played a bunch of games, But I didn't know Hassan personally. I had not played against him at that point, so I was hearing like legends about this really crazy Kazuya player.
Legend of the Tekken God.
Yes. So that was a pretty crazy story. It was a really like exciting way to be introduced to the Tekken community, I think, because it was just like because he was like the way he told it was great, and so I heard about it pretty much immediately. It was really big deal. Yeah. So yeah.
It's really funny because everyone was watching when it started, right? And the first game happens. I don't remember who won the first game actually, but then I was sitting next to Randy, and Randy said to me, "Oh, they're just playing Tekken." he was waiting for it to be a blowout on one end or the other, but they were just playing Tekken, and at that point, it wasn't as exciting, but it was still very exciting.
For sure, yeah. But I guess Randy's point of view was a bit different, which is fair. I think Hassan may have won those early games, if I remember correctly, but it's been a while since I have watched that. It's cool that it's you can find it somewhere. I think it's still available to watch on the DTR either.
Yeah, it should be on our YouTube channel. Yeah.
Yes. So we've got some poking here, spacing. Pretty intense. No big whiffs. Both players playing very carefully around one another. I mean, obviously, you don't want to whiff against Asuka. Forward, her launchers are pretty deadly. We see, the Mach Punch, safe. There's the reversal. Lots of damage. The forward 2 on the ground. I think forward 2, forward 1. Anyways. That unblockable is so strong. Oh my gosh, it's so fast.
I feel like that's probably got to be the fastest unblockable in the game, right?
I think so, yes. I can't think of one that's faster. And I believe it's a mid as well. Like maybe it's a high. It's a move that it's just like if you can make your opponent take mix-ups, like it's incredibly hard to react to it. It's arguably like pretty crazy hard to react to that appropriately.
Yeah. Boost has a good life lead here, though.
Yeah.
Let's see what Noctis can do with his rage. Nothing?
Ooh, nice. Yeah, didn't get to see a rage there from Noctis. So, 1 round apiece.
Yep.
Forward 3, sidestep, down forward 2.
Ooh.
Nice combo.
It seems like Boost has made some sort of an adjustment here, because these rounds here are looking very, very good for him.
For sure. I think it's possible that he's just like playing around Noctis' strings a little more carefully. He's also incorporating maybe a little more like sideways movement into his gameplay. Maybe he's got a read on some of the lows, like we saw there. Nice block and punish on the low, and nice power crush there, just to get him away. Because we all know that Noctis, when he's in that situation, just wants to mix you up at the wall. So I guess it's a pretty safe bet. It's safe on block. You have to duck it, so it's like there's not much of a risk there for Booster, and he has everything to gain from getting away from his back against the wall.
Absolutely.
Nice low poke there.
Booster's got. Ooh. I was gonna say Booster got Noctis in the corner, but he managed to work his way out. Gets a good float here, just jabbing. Was that like 5 jabs?
Yeah, just little jabs, little micro dashes. Super fun combo. Brings him to the wall and gets the punch there to finish it off. Little jab there. Around there. Oh, that's going to be a full combo there. And unfortunate drop there. But
he follows through and still gets the hit.
Yeah, follows through on the string. Sometimes you don't expect it because you're thinking, oh, they're going to make an adjustment because the drop just happened. But sometimes finishing the string can be a little scary. Nice block, no punish, unfortunately. This is looking a little scary for Booster, unfortunately. But he could still make something happen here. He's got Rage, which is always a blessing. That's a good round-ending tool there from Bryan, but it did not end the round.
Yeah. So. He wastes the Rage drive, but gets the launcher.
Nice. Wall standing 3, I think. Very good. That's going to be the wall. No combo, unfortunately, but he's got Noctis in a really awkward situation.
No.
Just keeps him out with jabs. Nice.
I thought he was going to do it. I thought he was going to make the comeback.
Yeah, that was a really, really good-looking comeback, but sometimes just interrupting a player with jabs is a great strategy.
Yeah. But yeah, we are in winners finals here, so it's going to be first to 3.
That's right.
Meaning that Boost still has one more chance. He cannot lose any more games.
Nope. Just got to do the classic reverse 3-0. which is going to be tricky for sure.
Oh, sorry, I just realized the names were switched that whole game.
Oh, whoops. Okay, well.
My bad.
Yeah, I didn't even notice either, actually. I was so into that. Something that I've been noticing and appreciating about Tekken recently is actually, like, because I think some advice that I received recently was to, like, just watch my opponent's character as much as possible and, like, pick up on any signs of activity that you recognize, react to those, because otherwise it's incredibly difficult to break through a zone reaction in this game unless you're, like, fixated on their animations and stuff. But it's cool because Tekken is kind of designed so that you can do that. Like, there aren't a lot of things competing for your attention. There's just, the life bars. You know when someone is enraged just by looking at them. So it's like, it's kind of cool. There's the time, obviously, but you don't need to check that constantly. Just, when you get closer to the end of the round. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's definitely not a thing that exists in other fighting games. One of the hardest things that I did with another fighting game when I started to play like Under Night was like trying to pay attention to the grid, right? Because that's a whole other bar you have to pay attention to, right?
Oh my gosh, that's easy.
It's tough, but no, I actually love the simplicity of Tekken. Of course, it's a very complex game, but the simplicity of the fact that your life is just your life, and you get one rage if you're below a certain amount, and that's it.
Yeah. I like it a lot too. I mean, I really appreciate that players are able to manage all that information in other fighting games, but the simplicity of the presentation in Tekken appeals to me for sure.
Yep.
Okay, so that's... Oh, man. Snake Edge to hit grounded there.
That was a bit rough.
Nice hit confirm there. Damn, so we've got... looking a bit rough for Booster for sure. Still got to make that comeback, and it's looking a little scary. Nice block on the orbital.
Ooh, that was a perfect launch there.
Yeah, that was great. That's really good. If Booster can just continue to do that, nice wall combo, so damaging, especially when you launch with that tool that he just used. I think it's just like that.
Oh, he really wants the counter there.
Okay, so we see Noctis playing expertly around the reversal there, because, using a low, you can't reverse lows with Asuka's, and using a knee, which... Oh, and that's going to be a hit.
No. He had the life lead for so long there.
Yeah, that was a really brutal comeback. That was good to see, but also kind of a little tragic because rooting for Booster, he's pretty far behind. But he's still in the winner's bracket, so nice punish, nice awareness there, good stuff. Nice whiff punish. Okay, good stuff. Good round so far. I'm pretty close. Noctis still with the life lead.
Yep. He is on game point, so yeah, Booster's definitely going to need to make big moves here.
For sure. He's going to have to play very carefully. That's going to be a hit confirm machine gun punches. And going for the taunt, didn't get it, unfortunately. And that's a punish, I believe, which is great. It looked like he was ducking there, wasn't quite prepared for the low, and that's going to be it. Damn.
Yeah, it's 3-0 Noctis.
Yeah, pretty convincing stuff. So with that, it looks like Noctis has secured his spot in Grand Finals.
Absolutely.
Which, I think if you told me that was going to happen at the start of this tournament, I would not have called you crazy. I would have said, makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
In fact, if you asked me who was likely to make it, he would have been in the top 2 probably.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of strong players in this tournament. We've still got... I think Kagari, it looks like he's playing against the Sand maybe right now, which is crazy, actually.
Yeah, I don't know if we're getting that on stream.
Oh, we should if we can, but if they're already playing, then there's not much we can do about that.
Oh no, we are getting it on stream.
Yes! Okay, this is going to be crazy. So, so we're going to see Sand and Kagari, or Blueberry Blast, which is... Or BlueBerryBleach.
Bleach, yeah.
Very tricky name to say. A bit of a tongue twister. I'm shocked that I didn't bite my own tongue and destroy my... I feel like he came up with that name just to sabotage my commentary because I could bite my tongue and just be out of commission.
Not gonna lie, I think he made it because it's hard to say.
Probably, yeah. That makes sense. But this is going to be really interesting because... we might see some pretty aggressive stuff from Hassan, but if anyone is going to be able to force Hassan to adjust and not just use electrics all the time,
Yeah.
then it's going to be Kagari. I mean, they're boosters well, I believe, and Noctis obviously as well. But I think that we're going to see some slightly more varied gameplay from Hassan here, which is going to be pretty interesting to see.
Yeah. I'm just going to put a text chat in here to remind them it's just first to 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Whoops! I accidentally skipped when they were already. Oh no! I'm good.
I love Noctis's. I love that. Thanks. Good luck, bro. Thanks, all needed. You need nothing. You got this.
Yeah.
I love it.
So supportive.
Yeah, Noctis is so sweet. That's awesome.
Oh, I need to get back into the game. I still have the bracket up. There we go.
Oh yeah. Very encouraging stuff. All right, so let's get it. This is gonna be crazy.
I did put first to 2, right? Not first to 3, right?
I'm actually not sure. I think so. I think I remember seeing FT2.
Yeah. Okay. I was making sure I didn't go wrong. I meant first to 2. I don't know if I typed first to 2.
I think it's good. I'm pretty sure that's what you typed.
Cool.
I think. Are we gonna see Kazuya? Are we gonna see? Oh, we're gonna see the commitment for Alisa. That's what I like to see. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to see Alisa come out here. Now, one important part of this matchup is that electrics are pretty hard to whiff punish. They recover very quickly. So it's going to be difficult, but if anyone can do it, Kagari's Alisa, forward 3-2, incredibly good, a 14-frame launcher that has great range, back 4-4, 15-frame, great range as well. So we're going to maybe see some whiff punishes on difficult to punish moves here. And hopefully some reads on some hell sweeps, because goodness, Hassan loves those. So, all right, let's get into it. And we've got the frog hat.
Yeah, he did ask if he was okay to do customs.
We've got the 5 electric combo there, just the classic. Wow, just kind of
That almost seems like something was wrong.
Yeah, I don't know what's. Yeah, it looks like something is going on here. I don't really know. It doesn't really look like Kagari is.
Yeah. Does he think that the custom isn't allowed? Maybe it isn't allowed?
Or maybe there was some sort of misunderstanding, so they're taking the game to reset our conditions here. Could be. It's possible. I know these two have each other on Steam already, so they're probably communicating. Yes, you did it right first.
Okay, good.
But yeah, I think there probably was some sort of misunderstanding or mistake that needs to be corrected here. Because, wasn't expecting it to be that one-sided.
Yep.
That would be, I don't think we can count that.
No, absolutely not.
Sweet.
It's always desync here, so I'd rather avoid that. Oh, the stage. I understand.
Makes sense. Yeah, I was thinking that maybe there was some disagreement about the stage. Cool. So hopefully we've got that sorted out and see a more eventful game here from these two.
Yep.
Nice.
I wasn't sure what it desyncs here meant. I was like, on this stream, in this lobby? No, okay, I got it. It's the stage.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. Like they desynchronized on the stage. Yeah. That's not good. Yeah, that's it's very noticeable most of the time when that happens. So.
D Shankusu. Oh, that's right, Ryan. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thank you for the sub. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Sick. Man.
All right. Yeah, it looks like we're getting back in there on Mishima Dojo.
Nice. Classic stage. Mm-hmm. Great soundtrack, I think. I like the song on this.
Ooh, yeah. It'll never be a helipad, but it's still good.
No.
I unironically like the helipad theme.
You do? Oh, that's cool. It's all right. I'm not too down on it. I know that it's not like a fan favorite, but I don't think it's terrible. I think it's okay. I can mess with it. I can listen to it for a bit. It gets a little too much for me after a while, but I like that stage a lot. I love helipad. I love the geometry and the window breaks. They're great. Seems all right. Sweet. All right, so we've got the frog, which is great, and we are seeing a much more interesting game here, which is great. Nice. So down back 4 into the hell sweep, and we're seeing a punish on that down forward 2. Again, could be wall rising 2. I think it's down forward 2. Hard to notice the difference, but we're just seeing 1-1 punish there from Kagari, just to be safe. I think wall running 3s here, just to close the gap. Ooh, that should be it for the first round, yeah. Nice little clean combo there from Hassan.
A little bit more competitive than what we thought was happening the first game.
Yeah, sure. Nice combo here from Kagari. That's going to be a conversion into the back 4-4 wall combo. Very nice. Mm-hmm. There's going to be Hell Sweep, Hell Sweep.
Hell Sweep?
Hell Sweep, yeah.
Oh.
There it is. Nice sidewalk. Oh, very unfortunate. No punish. Twin Pistons. No combo on the Twin Pistons, unfortunate. So that's going to put things back in. Oh, no punish on the up forward 3 whiff. Nice punish from Kagari. Nice block. Nice block.
Ooh, nice.
Oh my gosh, nice down forward 4 pokes. Good stuff. That's something that Kagari is great at, just, making the opponent kind of freak out, think what's he going to do when he's, just throwing out mid pokes. Mm-hmm. They're wanting to duck because they're expecting a low. A lot of players like to do lows to close rounds. But Kagari just, likes to play it safe, which is great in situations where he has advantage.
Yep.
Nice
okay,
block.
Not much health left here. Let's see what he can do with it. Yeah.
That's going to be a punish with the wall standing 4. Good punish. Kagari knows that well. Down 4 to close the wall.
All right. Hassan could go up in the first game here. But we're going to see electrics again.
Yep. Electric launch. Kind of a weird combo, but that's okay. Yep. Some decent damage still. Puts him in an advantage. Still catches him. I think that was a counter hit down forward 2 there. Nice back 4-4 with punish. Good stuff. So it's going to bring it closer to being even. I like the spacing game here that Kagari is playing, trying to stay just outside of his range, encourage whiffs. Nice 4 there, counter hit 4. That's going to be not quite the wall, but he's safe anyways. Nice low parry.
So lucky he was able to block fast enough.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been bad otherwise.
Was that a hell sweep that he just low parried there? I didn't even see it start up.
That's I think so, yeah. That would make sense to me.
Makes sense. 4 there, nice, keep out.
Ooh.
Oh no, little drop there. May have been an issue.
Yeah.
But still great positioning, great advantage. Sorry. I love to see the double whiff on wall running 2. Goes over a low, their low goes under the high. It's good to see.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. So that's nice. Crazy. Because it's like, I think Kagari adjusted, He it's probably, I imagine it's probably been a while since these two have played. So maybe it took a minute for Kagari to adjust back to Hassan's playstyle.
Yeah, big time. And I think, because Hassan plays such a high-risk playstyle, it's very difficult to make those adjustments in particular. At least I think so, because it's on the defending player playing less aggressively, in this case, Kagari, to pick up on all of these really unsafe moves and punish them appropriately and, duck where it's necessary. And something that Kagari does have a lot of trouble with is ducking just based on not a lot of information. If someone just, does a bunch of lows and stuff like that, they're trying to condition you most of the time. So it's like, if you give in to that, if you cave to that and, block low, then they could launch you with a mid. They could really start mixing you up at that point. And it's safer for them to mix you up because they can apply more mids, fewer lows, because suddenly they're forcing you to guess, essentially. So for Kagari, he has to make the adjustment of when he has to block low or sidewalk. You can also sidewalk hell sweep, but it's it's so difficult because you have to adjust to expect the hell sweep, block it, sidewalk it, and actually punish them, or else you're going to just eat all of this damage. That's so hard to deal with.
Absolutely.
But he's adjusting for sure. It's good to see that. There's the punish on the Twin Pistons. Good stuff. 1-1. Not finishing that string.
And yeah, we are back on Mishima Dojo here, so they must have liked something about it.
Yeah. I mean, Hassan likes it, I guess, because it's for his boys' stage.
True enough.
Down back 4 there. Nice block. Some punishes. Yeah, I hear from Kagari. Yeah, I think the adjustment is mostly that he has to nice combo there with the up forward 3-2. Good stuff. He just has to just because when your opponent is throwing out so many unsafe moves, even electrics are unsafe if you use them a lot because they're high. They can technically be sidestepped as well. So there's some lack of safety there as well. Nice punish. But, down forward 2, which Hassan is throwing out as a keep-out tool quite a lot. Nice sidestep on the tackle. Good stuff. Yep. But if Kagari is able to, punish all of this, so that damage really adds up. Nice whip punish with that forward 3-2. Very damaging.
Oh, nice. He's really making good use of that move.
He is. It's so strong. It has crazy good range. It's not too slow either. I think it's 17 frames fast. Not too bad. Yep. Unfortunate drop there. But we don't see the 1-1-2 connect because she was too low, I think. So it's going to be... there's the Hell Sweep.
I love Mo's in the chat here saying, get the boot. Absolutely. Oh, he's going to do Rage Drive there. Extends the combo. For kill, actually.
Yeah. Nice combo. Really nice combo from Hassan. Oh my gosh. Really good stuff. If I was in that situation, I would not have assumed that I had the tools, like I had the means to end the round right then and there. Nice patience and launch there. It can be hard to like see a Hell Sweep and wait for the extension and then launch it on block, but it's good. It's minus 17, something like that.
Especially on a yellow connection.
Exactly. Yeah, it's good stuff. Nice break on the normal throw.
Yep.
And it's like, what are you talking about? That's going to be the forward 3-4-3, I think is that string. Just to close it out.
Yeah, perfect round. Kagari's going to move on.
Let's go, Kagari. So, yeah, I think you're totally right that we saw a lot of adjustments from Kagari, just punishing everything after a while, which was great. All that damage really added up. Just getting more comfortable, knowing when to expect moves and then preparing to punish them with, as you were saying, up forward 3-2 with punishing with that. Great tool for that. Honestly, Alisa has no shortage of great with punishment tools. I think she's a great fit for Kagari. Personally, I can understand why Noctis was excited about the prospect of him giving her a shot, because playing against Alisa when Kagari's playing her, it's terrifying. It's like just you can't make any mistakes or you just get blown right up. It's crazy.
So that means we're going to move on to losers finals here, which is going to be Booster and Kagari.
Sweet. That's... Wow. I don't know who to root for in this one. Both friends of mine.
Absolutely.
Both lovely people. This is going to be intense. Is this a first to 3? Sorry, you may have already said that.
No, but it is going to be a first to 3, yes.
Okay, losers final, first to 3. Sweet.
I'm going to put that in the chat here again so they know.
Oh, man. These two. So sick. And that's the run back, I think. Yeah, the run back.
Yeah. Because this was second round of winners they played, and Booster put Kagari into losers.
Yeah, which is so crazy how close that was. I think that's the closest game we've seen on stream so far. The closest match, that is.
Absolutely, I would totally agree with that. I'm excited to get to see more of that.
Yeah, first to 3 is going to be, more awesome games from these two, and I still can't believe how close that was. That it came down to like a time thing. One of them just staying on the ground, and Kagari knew how to get as much damage as possible going. Like when Booster was on the ground, but it just wasn't quite enough. It was so close. So hopefully we're going to see. I mean, more of the same, more close games. This is going to be sick.
Yep. Sorry to do this, but I actually have to go for just 1 second. I'll be back in a minute.
That's all right. I'll do my best to do commentary by myself. Hopefully, I am not too awkward. So we've got Abandoned Temple, random pick. Pretty cool stage, I think. I love the music. Sweet. Great stats here from these players. So many wins. It's crazy. All right, let's get this. So, love the I always love the costumes from these two. I love Asuka's samurai armor. So sick. So, anyways, got these two strings coming. Oh, it looks like there may have been an issue. Yeah, it looks like. Okay, so yeah, this is fine. I guess they're just sorting something out here. Yeah, they're probably communicating with each other because maybe there was some desync like the issue we had earlier on this stage. Same stage, I think, that we had the same issue on earlier. Pretty weird, if this is indeed the same issue. And, yeah. So it looks like we're going back to the lobby. Yeah, there was a message there. So, looks like there was some issue that we're gonna have resolved here, hopefully. A little anticlimactic, but that's alright. So, shame, because... oh, it looks like... Oh, Kagari dropped out of the lobby. I see. So it may have been a disconnection from him. Connectivity issue, I suppose. It's not ideal, so we might have to wait for Tyler to return to get this match underway. Kind of a shame. Maybe I'll see what's going on here. Interesting. But anyways, while we wait for Tyler to get back, I guess we'll just take another overview of the bracket here. It looks like Noctis still sitting comfortably in winners finals, grand finals. Yeah.
All right, I am back.
Welcome back.
What happened?
So it looked like they had some kind of connectivity issue, similar to the one we had before.
Okay.
I think Kagari may have disconnected, so we might have to. Yeah, we need to rewrite him.
Yeah. I feel like I left at the worst time.
It's okay. I was. It was like it just. They just got back into the lobby a moment ago.
Cool.
Sweet.
My
so,
shift. Yeah. Oh, there we go. So.
I think it was like the same stage that we saw the issue between San and Kagari. It was like Akuma's stage, and I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah.
Maybe like it's some issue with the stage, but but anyways, yeah, they just resolved it. Like, went back to the lobby, and we should be good to go now. I'm hoping.
Yep. Okay, so we'll see if they choose a stage or what they're gonna do. But yeah, we do see like. Kagari, I have 5 bars with. Boost is on 3, so we'll see.
Yeah, we might see a bit of an issue with that, but
I think they can figure it out between the two of them.
Yep, for sure.
Don't apologize, man. It's all good.
Okay. Yeah.
Talking to Kagari, sorry.
Okay, no, that's okay. Yeah, no, it's true. It's not his fault. Like, I mean, there's some connectivity issue, obviously. So. I mean, I'm sure he's not like disconnecting on us on purpose. Doesn't seem like him. So I think that he is forgiven.
Yep.
I like his customs on. I was just saying that I really like both of their costumes for these characters. Like something that I noticed after playing Alisa for a bit is she actually has 2 different colors of hair, which is really cool.
Oh.
And you can customize both of them. It's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, so he always does like heavily contrasted between the 2.
Yeah, that's cool.
And the samurai armor from Asuka super sick. Oh my gosh, that sidewalk was crazy. But wall running 2 puts her pretty far away, so nothing really of consequence so far. Nice punish there on the well, it was like a down forward one, but it was a punish nonetheless.
Well, they're playing real slow here. I like to see it.
Yeah. So step 2, I know Kagari has trouble with that move. It's very strong.
All right.
Just using his frame advantage here to do more mix-ups.
Boost is quite low here on life, but it looks like he's starting to maybe make a little bit of a comeback. We'll see what he can do. But only 17 seconds left, so he's going to have to start pretty soon here.
Yes. I like how much Booster conserves his rage. Like, he still has rage here. He managed to get a combo here without...
Oh, that hit!
He has rage. Yes, that it is.
That's
nice.
insane.
That's really good stuff. That's why it's a great idea when you have to make a big comeback like that to conserve your rage if you feel like you can get away with it, because it can just, like there's, like we just saw there, Booster just put Kagari in a mix-up situation, used rage drive, caught him maybe moving, and just ended the round right then and there.
Ooh, okay, so I like the interrupts there. So I feel like Boost very much knows this matchup well. He knows when he can press buttons, when he probably shouldn't.
Yes,
and it shows. Oh, and gets the unblockable.
Oh, it goes for the unblockable. Nice.
I feel like you have to use that so sparingly against people who know what's going on.
Yes, and I think we saw in his game, one of his games against Noctis earlier, we saw him not finish it, and because Noctis may have tried to interrupt it, he got hit by it because it was too late.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's a really cool mix-up tool. Oh, we see a Magic 4 there, workout. Not quite the wall, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Down back.
Ooh, nice block and a punish.
Yeah, good punish. You can always launch that. Oh, goes for the key charge setup, but can't block the hop kick. Yeah. Oh no, but he's still alive.
Hit by the rage drive.
Yes, that has some really good range and good tracking too, especially on the second hit. It's really hard to avoid Alisa's rage drive. Something that I think is really strong about Alisa, she has incredible movement. She also has very, very, very good homing moves. I've noticed, like her Magic 4. She has like quite a lot. I think it's back 3, forward 4. Those might be reversed actually, but she has like a lot of really useful homing moves. Yep. So it's like she just gets to step you and walk you as much as she wants, but she can kind of lock you down and limit your movement, which is super good if you can really make good use of those. That was a good up forward 3 there, just to catch him. I guess just to keep him out. Very risky, but worked out very well.
Yeah, I mean, I know I said this earlier, but like I feel he's making such good use of that move, and I feel like I don't see that from all Alisas.
Yeah, it's maybe a bit of an underrated move, or just underutilized because it's a bit more of a niche punishment option. It's mostly useful for punishing moves that are big on pushback, I guess.
Yeah, makes sense.
But just using it as a whiff punisher, maybe he's like really liking how much range it has. I think it has a little bit more range than his other launchers, which is good. So if he's like uncertain about whether he can reach something, that move just has so much range. Like there's not much doubt when it comes to it. So super close round here.
I thought that was going to punish, but he's just out of range, unfortunately.
Yeah, just out of range of the down for 2. Yeah.
We got 8 seconds left here. Let's see what he can do.
Oh my gosh, a duck on the throw, but no punish. Oh, that's going to be it. Oh my gosh, that was so close. 1 second.
1 second. I mean, you would have had it anyway, but it's still nice finishing off the match for yourself.
Definitely. Oh my gosh, that was a crazy interaction. Seeing him, like, he ducked the 1+2 throw and then, like, didn't react quickly enough with the punish. Kagari just was able to block in time. That was so stressful. So already we're seeing these games just be super, super close, just as before. So intense.
But yeah, that's really exciting.
For sure. Yeah. So 1 game up for Booster.
Yep.
Yeah. That's so crazy. He's playing really well under all this pressure. Dang. So yeah.
All right, we're getting there. Let's see if they change up the stage at all. We might stay at Violent Systems. We'll see.
It's true. Yeah, I know Kagari really likes Violent Systems, so I wouldn't be surprised if we stuck on this stage. Just because, he just likes it. I think they both like it quite a bit. It's a cool stage.
Yeah.
I think they like the geometry. Yeah, we're gonna see it again. And this one, it was a pick, so it's Kagari likes the stage. I think it's because. Like the size, it's nice. It's not too confined. It's one of the stages that has walls, but some of those walls are far enough apart that like you won't always get someone to the wall with a combo, depending on where you are, of course. But so we're seeing.
Yes, yeah. If you just get used to the size of it, then that does actually give you an advantage.
For sure.
Especially if it's a stage that maybe other people don't have that size quite memorized.
Yeah, because then like maybe it's a little bit easier. For the more familiar player to know like whether they can reach the wall or not, because it's definitely like trickier than I would say to make adjustments on this stage for wall combos than it is on the much smaller stages. There's a down 4, nice break on the 1+2 throw. I think Booster's broken all of those. Nice sidestep, no punish. So oh my gosh, just a lot of we're seeing from Booster. Nice down 4 too. That is probably going to be it.
Not quite. Oh, okay.
Nice down forward 4. Great idea. Great range. Really good idea.
We gotta remember, this is losers as well. So whoever loses is done. But this could very well have been grand finals,
Totally. This is already like we're seeing super close games from two very strong players who have like this is a run back, and it's only losers finals. Like this is a big run back from a super close match we saw earlier.
Yeah.
Big round from Kagari. So far, perfect. Yeah, there it is. That string is really cool. I like that string a lot.
Yeah.
She throws her. No, she takes her head off and then she kicks it at you. It's great. Block on the down forward 2. Nice. We're gonna see more low pokes from Andy. We're gonna see him use that that nice transition into DES from full crouch down forward 1+2. Very strong. Very strong.
Ooh.
Poking. Thankfully, Asuka has some nice long strings she can use to kind of make the opponent block, and that kind of got him away from the wall there, I think, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, that is an interesting use for it.
Yeah, Asuka, it's so hard to play against her strings because she just has so many. This is probably not going to be quite it, but oh my gosh.
One hit away. Oh, okay, and gets it.
Down forward 4. Battle of the down forward 4s. Both of these players making excellent use of down forward 4 as like a keep out tool, as just a mid check. And it's nice because these characters both excel at whiff punishment, both great defensive characters, I should say.
Yep.
Nice duck. Not quite long enough. You have to duck that for quite a while. You have to be very patient when it comes to blocking and ducking these because nice sidestep 2 there just to get escape from that terrifying stance.
The chainsaws are putting in work. Oh, jumps over it.
Nice read there, yeah, with the up forward 4-4. I like it. That's going to be not quite it, not quite close enough. Oh. The reversal on the rage drive.
Oh, hit.
Down forward 1 defensive round for wisdom. That's so crazy. That's something that I just learned recently is if you reverse certain moves with Asuka at the wall, with her back to the wall, you get a wall splat from the opponent. So
wow.
Like that, you just put them on the wall behind you. It's a great like situation reversal kind of tool. And we're seeing an amazing round here from Booster, but nice hop kick there. Bring it back. Again, super close, just like last game. These are all looking incredibly close. Rage drive, nice block, but the mix-up, and I think that's boot 2, that's going to be it there.
Yeah, that's going to be tied up, 1-1.
Wow, nice comeback on that last round there from Kagari. This is so close. Yeah, 1-1. Oh my gosh. And like all of these are just incredibly close, Dan.
Yeah, I think this is the way it ended up in their first game too. I think Boost won the first one, Kagari won the second one. I think
that's right.
Yeah. So if it goes the same way, that means Boost's going to get this next game. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, it won't quite be enough this time. But so maybe the extra games will give Kagari the advantage he needs to win this one. But I mean, I have a feeling it might go to the last game, which would be insane.
I think it definitely could. And they're both fighting for the chance to fight Noctis, who's sitting safely up in grand finals right now.
Yeah, just chilling. Just chilling where he's most comfortable in the grand final seat.
And Noctis actually did beat... he beat Booster earlier, but him and Kagari have not played yet this tournament.
Yes, that's right. That is we have not seen the fateful matchup, although we might not get to see it at all if Booster keeps it up. Yeah, because he's doing crazy, and it's just amazing how he can just win all these games against Kagari because like they played quite a bit in this tournament, and he's just doing so well. He's like keeping it so even. He's not giving Kagari a lot of mistakes to punish, which is just the best possible thing you can do playing this character. It's so like just when they're in this situation where they're both moving, it's so easy to just make a little mistake, whiff something. Kagari just wants you to whiff. Nice block on the full crush down forward. It's hard to say that fast. Full crush down forward.
Yeah.
Nice combo here.
Yeah, we're going to the wall.
Super damaging. That wall ender. Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's just keeping the pressure on so well, and that armor. He knew that Kagari was desperate to get out. So it's I'm going to put on that armor, and nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, exactly. Really oppressive first round there. Really smart. The situational awareness, like you were saying, knowing that he wants to, press something to get out of there or move. Yeah, just great catch that. And it's a wall bounce, and it's safe on block. That armor move is really, really strong. Nice punish on the hop kick. Good awareness there from Booster, knowing that it forces crouch and adjusting his punish. Nice down forward just to finish the round as a punish there. Yeah. It still works. That's wow. This is crazy. Really good rounds here. Nice punish. I think you have to low parry that. Down forward one. That extension there. Low. I think you have to low parry it. I don't think you can punish it otherwise. Or maybe you can duck jab it. I'm not sure, but it's not a very rewarding punish otherwise.
Makes sense.
So yeah, lots of just pokes. And both of these players, nice down forward too after that sidestep. That sidestep down forward too has been doing so much work for Booster. Damn.
All right, it was looking really good for him at the beginning of this round, but now looks like Kagari is bringing on some damage. Oh,
Definitely.
but the lodge! It's so good.
Yeah, while standing 3 is so good. And it goes under quite a bit, although Kagari may have just been moving there.
Oh!
That's going to be, yeah. Oh, so close! The damage on the forward 2 almost took the round there.
So
even through the... Sorry, even
a little bit more would have done it.
Yeah. It's so crazy to see that because like you start up a really damaging like chunky move like that. Down forward 2 again, doing so much work. He's just so good at like keeping Kagari out and just this is crazy.
Whoa.
This
is
is
so
crazy.
fast.
That was that was like such an unpredictable throw too. I don't think we've really seen many throws aside from that kind of unique throw with like weird properties that Asuka uses. She pulls you in, she gets frame advantage. I don't know if you can break that one. You might be able to, but I think it's really hard. But yeah, that's going to be a game up for Booster. And like you were saying, it's just like last time.
Yeah. Yeah, we got the same score as they ended with last time, but it's a first to 3 now. So we're going to see if Booster can finish it off or Kagari's going to win 2 games in a row.
Yeah, it's going to be intense. That would be crazy. I could see it happening. But it's going to be really hard either way for Kagari because, yeah, I think Booster's like just so like ready, so chill. Like, I mean, I imagine that anyone else in the situation would probably be like a little stressed out, or at the very least, like kind of excited. I feel like Booster's probably excited, but he's chilling. He's like playing comfortably. I think as long as he's still within his comfort zone, he's going to be able to like continue to play really well without letting the stress, like the nerves, throw him off at all.
Makes sense. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Super cool. I would say like that's one of his advantages as a player is that he's like super consistent because he doesn't usually let stressful situations throw him off. He's just so solid. So see more back 1. Just like I think that's a good idea because it's hard to kind of avoid back 1, and it's just a really good thing to force your opponent to block.
Yep. But we see Kagari here getting an early lead.
Yeah. Nice movement away from there. I like the sidestep blocking Booster used to actually get all the way around there, but that looks like it's probably going to be it. Yeah. Yeah, big start from Kagari for sure.
See if Boost gave up some of that momentum that he had. But we have it seen like they're alternating between wins. So if that pattern continues, then it's a Kagari win here.
Yeah, exactly. And it seems like it might happen. I don't know. It's uncanny because it's what it's been so far.
Yeah.
Kind of.
And that's kind of what I was talking about there with them knowing, like with Kagari specifically knowing the stage really well, is the fact that he knew he was going to get the wall there, and probably changed up the combo that he was planning on doing based upon that.
I think so too. I think so. Yeah, that's something that his awareness helps him with for sure. Nice duck on that string there. Yeah. And that was a really cool combo adjustment, actually. I haven't really seen that tool used in combos. I feel like he already has some really cool combo adjustments ready with this character, which is really great. It's crazy. I can't stress like how impressed I am with his gameplay, knowing that he hasn't really been playing this character for very long at all. Like, I mean, he knew a little bit about her, but it's just amazing that he's able to, enter a tournament, commit to a totally different character, and then like do incredibly well, like top 3, like we saw with Paul before, like just so strong.
I think I saw most in the chat that he's been playing him a little bit longer than a week, but yeah, I was not aware of that.
No, yeah, I guess I wasn't sure exactly how long. But...
Okay, we got 8 seconds left. Spends the rage drive. 5 seconds.
I think, is that not the right punish?
Oh, no!
Yeah, all he has to do is, just not drop the combo. Good stuff. Yeah. That's the crazy thing is, like, if you get stuck in a combo, there's nothing you can do. That sucks. Well, that's the pattern, like you were saying. It's 2-2. This is going to be, like we saw before, last game. Match point for both players. This is intense. Oh my goodness.
All right, so now Boost does have the chance here that he can pick the stage. So, like, I mean, they've been playing the whole set on Violet, so I doubt they'd change, but maybe he's not feeling it anymore. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe he has another idea. Because I would definitely say that, like, I guess a stage where the walls are closer together might be a little bit better for Booster in this situation, because being more comfortable with making adjustments with his character, which just I think comes naturally to playing your character for a really long time, it would be easier for him to get a lot of damage from the walls with Asuka, whereas like I wouldn't even really say Alisa's wall combos are that damaging, honestly. I feel like her combo damage is overall pretty good. We are going to see Violet systems though.
Yep.
But I was shocked when I started playing against Booster's Asuka and just saw how much damage she really does with that wall ender. It's so crazy.
All right.
Sweet. Okay, so final game here.
We're letting the intros rock.
Nice. Very nice.
This final game of Losers Finals.
That's like the classic Evo thing, right? Like for the last game, you gotta play out the intros.
Yeah.
Just for that. Or at least for the first one, I think, is how that works. I definitely think it's a cool hype thing.
It's a hype building technique, I would agree.
Yes. I appreciate it.
Oh, let me switch those names up.
Oh, yeah. I like the cancel there from Booster. It's going to be a 4-2 combo here from Kagari.
About even on life here. We got 27 seconds left, so we're halfway through. Okay. Getting some smaller hits in here, but it's starting to add up.
Yep, not quite a whiff punish on that. So it's like, oh my gosh, that was a big whiff. No punish. Nice guaranteed hit there to even up the life here. That whiff was really unfortunate. Kagari didn't expect it. I didn't expect it either.
We've gotten more, a 3-hit combo at most this whole game, I think.
That low would have done it if I'm pretty sure. That was really good awareness on his part to think, what in that split second, like, what does Kagari have to do here to win this round? Oh, he's going to do that, like, low sweep. I got to block it. Blocks it. Wins the round. Oh, man. So, yeah. Really clutch final moments in that round. It's just super close rounds from both in all of these games.
Sure.
Nice. I think that's.
Ooh, yeah, that's really good. Oh, okay. I thought there's a follow up after that, but doesn't need it.
No, he's good. He got what he needed, and Knight punish, very nice. It's going to be a very damaging combo. Just a slight adjustment with that ender there. Ooh. Nice duck on the. I think that's down back 2-4. I want to say. Good wall ender. That's going to be it. He cuts that short like we saw before. Nice.
All right. I mean, that means that he's going to be qualified for Grand Finals.
That's amazing. We're going to see Noctis and Booster in Grand Finals, which is also probably going to be pretty darn close. They've been playing against each other quite a lot, and I think Booster's been winning a lot of those games in their first attempts, in their like casual games. Like, oh man, this is going to be really, really cool. And good stuff from Kagari. That was so close. And I really respect that even though like he started to lose games, he didn't, switch to Kazumi. He's like committed to playing Alisa just because he seems to like doing that. He likes to commit and stay committed to like whatever character he's more interested in playing at the time. So he went out like a loyal to Alisa, which I respect. I mean, I'm biased. I like Alisa, so I think that's cool. It's just awesome to see him play that character. But
I'm just gonna update the overlay here real quick.
That kind of did feel like a grand finals, honestly.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Like, dang, that was so close. It was like, felt like close enough that it was, a run back. It was a run back for two players who already played a really close match in this tournament. So
Yep. Let's see. I think Noctis and Boost did play earlier, right? Let's see here.
yeah,
They did. Oh, that was winners finals. Yeah.
yeah,
So Noctis did beat Boost 3-0.
yes,
So he's gonna want some revenge here for that.
big time. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty tricky. Yeah, and Booster's gonna have to do the reverse of that. Like he's gonna have to win 6 games.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, and the precedent isn't really there in this tournament. So we're gonna have to see him like really pull out some crazy gameplay and just play super solid. And it's really hard because
Actually, how did he end up doing in those first attempts that they played? Do you know?
really well. Booster,
Yeah.
he did so well. I think he actually won. He won at least one of them. I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Which is crazy. I think they were quite close though, but I don't remember the scores. I don't. Like he did really well though, from what I remember. So he's definitely capable of like competing very seriously with Noctis in this situation. I think he has it in him. It's just in those longer matches, it's I guess like they're. Is Mo playing Alisa now? Nice.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, cool. I like it.
I was like, I didn't register that for a second. I had it in my mind. I'm like, yeah, it's Kagari, but it's not.
Nice. Okay, so it looks like Kagari may have inspired Noctis a little bit. I know that he really likes Alisa as well. Part of the reason that he was so adamant on Kagari giving the character a shot is because he really thinks that she's incredibly strong. So we're gonna maybe see some of that. I like this this custom too.
Yeah, it's very good.
Very stylish. Noctis's customs as always look great. So some just poking here, down 4 while standing 4. Block there. I like the sidestep block there. I think we just saw from Booster.
Yep.
Keeps him safe from the wall running 2. Deadly move. Deals so much damage with the guaranteed forward 1+2 follow-up.
Yeah. Ooh, nice punish.
May have been a bit of a mistaken input there from
Yeah.
Noctis, but the real awesome thing is seeing how well. Whoa! I haven't even seen that one before. That's so cool. Nice block. Block.
Yeah, Kagari didn't do that a single time to get out of the corner.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, and I think that's just like it's really cool to see the same different people playing the same character because you see like totally different moves. You see different applications of those moves. We're going to see a super different Alisa here from Noctis, I think.
Yeah.
Nice punish there on the. I think that's down 1+2.
And I think that this actually gives Boost a little bit of an advantage because he already has the Alisa mind game plan in his mind, right? He just has to do more of that.
Yes, exactly. He just has to keep playing around a lot of the same moves. I think the only edge that Noctis is really going to have is like his unpredictable use of those moves compared to Kagari, and also like his use of moves that nice break on that throw. Booster's been killing it with those throw breaks.
Yep.
Nice heads. And if Noctis uses any moves that Kagari wasn't, then that might throw Booster off a little bit. But there aren't a whole lot of moves that we've seen that... oh, nice combo there. And here the chainsaws come out. We might see a little bit more destruction from Noctis, but he's not going to get it started.
No.
Got knocked out of it. If oh, I've never seen that in my life.
Yeah.
I've never seen that string before, and I had no idea there was even an extension on that. Okay, that threw me off. I would be confused.
But it was it looked very, very punishable, and indeed it was punished.
Yes, but I think we saw just no extension on that from Kagari, so I don't think Booster was ready for it. I literally don't know how it's possible that I've never seen that before. Nice sidestep too. Let's go. Clean.
But I feel like, I feel like that happens a fair amount in this game, though. There's just like such a vast amount of moves, and the fact that there's lots of strings that people just never finish because it's better to not finish them. So there's probably a whole bunch of like hidden moves out there that are terrible, but we just don't know about.
It's true. It's true, actually. Like, that's the case with a lot of characters. I think you're totally right, because a lot of key moves are just the first part of strings that just never get finished. Another key example of this is Alisa's back one, actually, because Alisa has, I think it's back 1/1+2. The extension is like awful. It's she like her head falls onto the ground and then she picks it up and very slowly turns around and then uses it to launch you into the air. It's incredibly unsafe. It's incredibly slow, and there's no real way to mix someone up with it without them like noticing it first because of how slow the startup is on it. But
if you get the previous hit, does it even combo?
Not with back one, but
God.
there is another hit in there. So when she drops her head, the head, when it like clatters to the ground, it can hit you. I think it might be a low or special mid, I don't know, but if that hits you, I don't think the last hit is guaranteed, even if the second hit hits you. I think it's all like you have to just, because it's so rewarding and it's so slow. I don't think it's I don't think so. Maybe if you counter hit. Because you get like a special stun animation if the head counter hits you. I think that might be it. You might have to counter hit the second hit, but
makes sense. What is
we've got the
it's a lobster,
the legendary crab hands Dragunov from over here. So he's coming out. He's always terrifying. So yeah, we are lucky enough to see. I mean, it's possible that Noctis is just super comfortable. You know, he's hanging out winner's side of grand finals. He gets to, you know, experiment with characters. He gets to mix them around to see if he finds a matchup that his opponent is going to have a lot of trouble with. Yep. But to Booster's credit, he knows a lot of matchups, and he's adjusting really well to these. He did super well against Alisa. So far, looking really good against Dragunov as well. So that's something that... you know, if you can't really throw someone off by changing characters, it's super good because right now, Noctis might just be giving games to Booster because he's underestimating how well he knows the matchup. And, Dragunov is not Noctis's main, so he's at a slight disadvantage, although he's not weak with Dragunov by any means. He's still doing pretty well.
That has to feel kind of bad, though. You switch a character expecting to, you know, sort of surprise your opponent. And then they take the first round, and you're sort of like, what did I switch for? Maybe I just should have like stayed with my previous one.
Yeah, I think so. Nice mix up there with the 1+2 extension on the is that down by 4, down by 3? The snake edge type move. Definitely, yeah. It must kind of feel like that. Although he's doing like okay, so he's probably not super psyched out. Nice 1+2 there.
But that said, though, we have not seen Bryan yet. So I feel like once the Bryan comes out, that's when Noctis is like, he's in, you know.
Yeah. I think nice block. Unfortunate punish there, but still a punish. Nice block again. He finished it that time. There's an option select for that, but it's a little difficult. You have to react by ducking and then doing a hop kick as soon as the throw extension would come out, and you basically beat the mix-up because you'll block the low, and if the throw comes out, you'll just jump over it because you can't throw like an airborne opponent with it.
That makes sense.
But it's tricky to react to that with like a hop kick options. Like you have to do like down back, then up forward 4 with the right timing. It's very tricky. Nice slide there. Looking really good for Booster. Yeah. Making a goals for Noctis. Doesn't look like he's gonna maybe go for the rage drive soon. Oh, I like that Noctis is trying to conserve his rage drive, but he doesn't have a lot of time left. That's gonna be it.
I feel like a low parry against Dragunov is exactly what you want.
Yes, definitely.
You gotta watch out for those feet.
Yes, you gotta. He's gonna poke you all day with that really good low poke until you start parrying those, and then then he's pretty scared. It's kind of cool actually that we didn't see a lot of throws from Noctis there. Dragunov has a very strong throw game.
I'm thinking I think he only threw like 2, and I think Boost tech both of them. I think.
Oh, just broke them. Okay, nice. Yeah, that's good stuff. So, yeah, because I know that Noctis isn't scared to do that when he knows that his opponent has trouble breaking them. But Booster has been doing great on the throw breaks this tournament. Yeah,
I feel like he's been getting throws and breaking most of the throws that are attempted against him.
Yeah. Definitely. Like at least almost all of them. Like the normal throws from Kagari's Alisa have been working, and I think they've just been throwing him off a bit. But like aside from those, a lot of the other throws we've seen
Yeah.
have been good. We're gonna see Bomb here from Noctis. That's really cool. So it looks like Noctis is just using the first match here to experiment with characters, try to
Yep.
find matchups that Booster might have more trouble with. But I feel like Booster knows this matchup well enough. Okay.
And I feel like when you've got all that room, you know, you might as well play with it a bit. You might get something unexpected.
Yeah, totally. Noctis has at least 3 more games here, so he's chilling. And again with the cool customs.
Yeah.
Sunglasses. So I think I know what some of the punishable moves are here. If you finish that, it's punishable. I think maybe even just the second hit of that is punishable, but you want to wait for the third hit. Nice launch there with the wall standing 3. Let's go.
You're asking where Ilias is to rep Bob.
Oh, I haven't seen Ilias playing a bit. I guess he's I hope he's still playing Tekken. Yeah, because his Bob is really great. I love watching him play Bob.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess.
I love those trades. Both players go fly up in the air.
Very fun interaction. Nice break on wall +2 there. Conversion. Very good. Just like Booster playing so solid. Nice little sidestep blocks. He's doing so much work with sidestep blocks, sidestep down forward 2, just like using so much sideways movement to just get around strings to make his opponent's pressure riskier than it would otherwise be if he's just blocking. He's not using as much movement. That's gonna be good. It's possible that Noctis just didn't block by holding back there, or he could have tried to move sideways or tried to interrupt, I suppose. I don't know if that was a counter hit or not.
This is a reset point for a boost here.
That's right.
But Noctis on a small early lead in this round, but got him up against the wall as well, so it's gonna be a little hard for him to get out.
Oh, belly was a good idea. That low is so... Oh, nice block on the sweep there. So,
he's gonna get some of that rage damage in. Still hasn't spent his rage.
Noctis's wall game with Bob is not nearly as scary as his wall game with Bryan. Because, that's, terrifying. Nice block on that, nice punish on the down one. You want to block that. That is very damaging. I think you get guaranteed damage that's quite significant as well. Nice pokes here from Booster, just doing so well at getting early leads and then just picking off, prompting his opponent to make mistakes.
Oh, I thought that was gonna punish. I thought that was gonna connect.
Yeah, that was pretty close. I think back 3 is a little slow to start up, so but it was still almost there. So I think the reaction was there, just maybe not the move to use. Wow, nice wall combo there.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Crazy. So
it's still reset point for boost, but Noctis looking like he's not going to go with it that easily.
Oh, no break on the 1+2 throw. Let's go. Drop combo, unfortunately. Nice break on the other throw. I like the patience. You really have to be patient defending against Bob. He's got some long throws. He's got some really good mix-up tools. Nice combo here from Boost. I like that dash up and sidestep instead of closing the whole gap. Nice, no punish. Well, there was a punish, not a good punish on the on the sweep, unfortunately. Good block though. It's very damaging. So at least it was blocked. Nice sidestep there. That was a very fun interaction. We somehow got a combo there from Booster. That might be it. That's it.
That's a reset.
Oh man, that combo. I was thinking for a moment, that's not going to kill him. Then I realized it's Asuka's wall combo. It's gonna do the job. Feels so much. Reset.
Yeah, let me just update the overlay here.
Crazy stuff. Oh my gosh. So I'm assuming that we're going to see Bryan here from Noctis, but he's still got a couple games to play around with. It's interesting though. I mean, I know that he's probably chilling as well, just as much as... I feel like these players both have a similar mentality when it comes to not getting psyched out, not getting stressed out, just enjoying themselves. I mean, I'm sure if Noctis was, super hardcore, he needs to win this as soon as possible kind of thing. Like he probably would have just gone for Bryan because that worked so well for him in the last match. So I feel like playing around with other characters here, I think he's just kind of having a good time, and I respect it. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I mean, there's Bryan.
There it is. There it is. Knew it was coming.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So, I mean, it remains to be seen if that's going to be as successful as it was last time, though. Because, I mean, if we see another 3-0 here from Noctis, then, you know, it would just be like what we saw before. But because Booster played those games before, like, maybe he'll get something going here, because he's demonstrated, I think, that he can make the adjustment to Noctis's Bryan. Yeah. It takes time. It's challenging.
Mm-hmm. And this time he doesn't have to worry about that wall damage.
It's true, yeah. It's kind of nice.
Okay, there we go. That's going to be big damage there.
Heck yeah. I like that. Oh, no punish on that, but I love that he waited for the get-up kick there. I love the dash up, then the back dash. Some lows.
Oh, no!
No punish on
he could have finished that right there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, all of these whiffs, just like he's just but up for like the neutral orbital, it's hard to punish. Oh. And there's the round big comeback there from Noctis. Yeah.
I really think just a 1-2 would have finished that off there.
It would have for sure, yeah. Definitely that would have been enough damage. Any jab punish, nice punish with the jet upper. That's hard to whiff punish with. It's a back forward input, so it's like a little bit tricky.
Yeah.
I like that he's using these to mix up the down forward 1 strings. Nice down forward 2.
So yeah, that is kind of crazy though, that in their first game Noctis won 2-0, but then Booster just reset on a 3-0.
Yes, it's pretty crazy. Like I think, I think like Noctis just likes to experiment with other characters and like, oh nice, Rage Drive.
Beautiful.
Good use of Rage Drive. That's good. Nice block and punish on that kick. I like that. I like that he's like anticipating it, because if Bryan runs right up in your face and uses that like sway kick, it's so good for him. I believe it's quite damaging. You don't want to eat those because Bryan's up in your face mixing you up. Good stuff.
And I said it earlier, once he switches to Bryan, that's when things start.
Yeah, this is real. This is really gonna be tough for Booster. Big time.
Noctis is proficient with many characters, but I feel like there's just not a lot that holds up to his Bryan.
Yeah, exactly. Totally. Like it's not really as scary playing against his other characters. Like, because you just know that like he's so comfortable with Bryan. He's so good at mixing you up. Like, oh man. And like just those random setups can just throw you off so much. Like that reversal setup, the way that he does that sometimes is just so tricky to deal with.
Both in rage at this point.
I like that he does. Nice.
I thought that was going to get blocked. Do you think he pressed a button?
I think he pressed a button, because we saw I think we saw like the slow-mo momentarily there, which I think means that Booster may have started something up, but it wasn't quite enough to interrupt.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That was actually pretty crazy. So we've got the first game here from Noctis. And I guess, like you were saying, this is it. I guess now that Bryan comes out, it really gets super hard for Booster.
But yeah, that was Noctis' first game that he got in that whole set so far.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's no surprise that it's when he switched to Bryan.
Yep, not super surprising. I'm just reading it there.
So I have to reset the bracket for Bryan.
It's great. Yeah, I really, I guess we're probably gonna, maybe we'll see the Infinite stage again here from, actually I'm not sure what stage Booster's gonna pick here, because we're not a character switch, I don't think so.
I think did he pick Kinder whatever last time, or was that random? I don't remember.
I actually don't know, but we are
Yeah.
going to see another infinite stage here.
Mhm.
I think he has a jukebox mod with some pretty good music on this stage. So
Ah.
maybe maybe that's a bit of the reason for switching from one infinite stage to another.
That's
I'm not
fun.
sure. I'm not sure if the last one was picked or not, because I guess it was the first game of the reset. So I'm not sure if it's random or if the player who if Noctis would have gone to pick.
Yep.
But anyways, yeah, another infinite stage here. Great choice for booster because obviously, Bryan at the wall, terrifying. All the damage you get off that on counter hit. Look at that.
Oh,
Wow,
that was an
that's
insane
big.
round.
Sick. Yeah, that was such a good round for booster. Really good spacing, really good awareness, ready for the whiff punishes, and just after you get hit, counter hit by that full crouch low, and just eat all that damage, it's just oh man.
He just does that 8 more times in a row. He just wins.
Yeah. Yep. Love to see it. Sidestep 2, he's doing a great job so far as well. This round is looking very similar. He's playing really, really well. Playing defensively now. You have to duck jab that. That's hard to punish. It's really hard to punish on block.
I agree. I think we need a combo out for this custom. What is going on?
Oh yeah, I love this one. It's this neon yellow kind of I think it's like a skull mask. All right, so
that's very funny.
Down forward 4 here. Noctis still doesn't have a lot of time. That down forward 4 doing work. Let's go. Okay, sick. So this is point that could end this game for Booster. We're seeing a lot of plus frames from Noctis, but nice. Gets a string in there. Manages to counter hit him for a launch. I think it was counter hit.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, just a follow up.
Yeah, does the sweep. I was wondering if he was going to finish that. It's good. Yeah. Good to see. So now that Noctis has seen that, he's maybe going to play around it, which could be good for a booster because it means that he'll just keep waiting for that string to finish, and booster might get a bit of mental frame advantage. Lets him use that string more and use it a little bit. He just needs one more poke. Nice break on the 1+2 throw. Chains of agony.
Oh no, he gets hit with the rage drive. That's going to be it actually.
Yeah, for sure. Nice.
Wow.
Nice easy combo. Probably not easy, but a safe combo. Good, relatively speaking. Bryan's other combos are quite a bit harder, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's crazy because he had a life deficit almost that whole game.
Yes.
Right up until the end. But I mean, that's the thing about Bryan. He does damage.
Yeah, great comeback character. All of these sway lows, the hatchet kick or whatever, deals so much damage. Gives him plus frames for more mix-ups. He just has so much comeback potential just on his basic tools like that. That is such a chunk, and it really, and just hitting it it hurts in real life. It's demoralizing. Yeah. It's man, you really don't want to get hit by that. It's why I think we saw the blocks earlier, because Booster was just thinking if he's gonna get in and use this low, I need to stop him from getting his mix-up started with this low, because if I eat this low, it's just gonna. It's just really deadly for me afterwards.
So really important round here for Booster, because because that's gonna put Noctis up 2 games if he wins this. But it's gonna tie him up.
Forward 2. That's sick. Definitely yes. It's a big round for Booster, and I think he's just trying to block here. Nice break. Nice block.
Okay.
More plus frames. He tried to interrupt there, thinking that he would go for another one of those. Rage drive 1+2. Break on the throw. This is so stressful. Oh my gosh.
Anything will do it.
Any touch.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice block on that. That's a great way to end rounds with Bryan. It has huge range, but if you block it, I think that grounded hit was guaranteed.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's such good awareness from Booster to use that kick. That kick, I think it always hits grounded, and it's so I'm out of breath.
Did this man try to put swears?
I know, he's just in our wholesome stream.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't even consider that a swear.
And it's not really the most up there as far as egregiousness goes. I think it's really fine. But yeah, oh my goodness, that was intense. So are we one apiece right now?
Yes, we are.
My gosh. Yeah, that was intense. Really good patience from Booster, because I would not have been patient in that situation. I would have been like, oh, what can I do? And like, the amount of range that big move that we just saw Noctis do has means that, like, you can't even really get away with dash blocking to deal with it. Like, if you have to just, like, chill from so far away. Like, because if Booster tried to dash block there's a good chance he wouldn't have blocked quickly enough, because it covers so much distance. So really impressive patience, and that was such a good block. I guess he was maybe waiting for Noctis to come to him, and it really worked out. We're going to see Noctis's maybe his favorite stage. I know he likes this stage, so it makes sense to see it here. And it has walls, so
it's a very fitting stage for Noctis's username.
Yes, it is. Actually, Booster just finished Final Fantasy 15 recently.
Really? I've actually not played it.
Yeah, he really likes it, actually. Like, he loves the music. He's been sending me some music. God, awesome music. So I'm sure both of these players are feeling the love for this stage. Maybe Noctis a little bit more so. But that's going to be the first wall combo from... I like the unblockable, but Noctis was able to get away from it, which is good. Nice, he was still able to get the wall combo. This is looking crazy. Not quite a perfect. Nice low parry there from Noctis to stop him from getting a complete perfect. Wasn't quite, the snake edge didn't quite work out there. It's so hard to punish those. Just the...
Just the low. We'll finish it out.
Yeah, nice little down 4. Cheeky down 4, the classic. Okay, so more Pokemon.
Oh, I really thought that would have got punished, but looks like he got away with that pretty safely.
Yeah, definitely. Nice punish.
Okay.
Nice block. Yeah, like, I think Booster has a bit of a read on that low, because, like, when Noctis runs up... Oh, and now he's trying to mix up his timing with different lows, I think, which is good. Noctis does. But if you're just, like, holding down back to block, you don't always need the exact timing. That's so much damage.
Oh, I thought he was going to finish it off there. But Noctis on Wake Up.
Yeah, this is a little scary. Very damaging wall combo. He's now got the wall pressure. Nice sidestep, too, to just get away from... I guess it has, like, the double utility of getting Booster away from the wall. It's safe on block, so it's not too bad. And, also possibly ending the round like that.
Yeah. I think that's kind of the same decision-making as Bryan's move there, that he did to finish off that one round with the big old move. If it finishes the round, you're in a good spot. If it doesn't, you might be in a little bit of trouble, but...
Yeah, but, like, you might be okay. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's hard to punish. That's not going to be punished. Might have been a mistaken input there. Or actually, no, it may have been... just he tried to get that in before blocking. That I think it was a down 4.
Yeah, I think it was just it was an attempted hard read that didn't go his way. Yeah,
I think you're right. Yeah, he's like mixing up the lows here, which is kind of good to see. Makes the timing a little different, because you have to do a sway input to do that other hatchet kick. So
I didn't realize that didn't hit when you're on the ground, but it went right over his body there.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, the Rage Drive just misses.
Total whiff on the Rage Drive. He's still alive, though. Just blocking the down forward ones. Nice. You don't want to press. Nice sidestep. Oh my gosh. This is going to be close. Oh, he's closer to the wall for Oki a little bit there. A little bit of extra damage. Yeah. Nice block on the magic kick. Great stuff from Booster. Good read. He has a really solid read on that low, I think. So he's one game up now.
Yeah, that's 2-1 for Booster.
Wow. So yeah, Booster is maybe gonna turn this around after.
Has he won one of these turns before? I almost don't think that he has. No, but I could be wrong.
I don't think so. No.
Yeah.
I don't think he has. And this is actually insane. And it's so funny because like he was so chill earlier, and now he's like actually like kind of realizing that maybe he's going to win this tournament. Yeah. Like, yo, okay. I'm actually pretty excited, maybe. That's awesome. I'm super happy for him because he's been participating in so many tournaments. He's been doing really well. I think he's been doing really consistently, but he's been having trouble breaking through into the top 3 in a lot of those tournaments. So I think or the top two at least.
Yeah, I feel
But
like a third is probably a consistent place for him.
yeah, yeah, third or fourth, but like
Hmm.
he's at tournament point right now, I think. So
Yep.
like this is insane, and hopefully he can maintain his like chill demeanor and keep playing solid and not let it like stress him out too much. Because I mean, when I'm in a situation where I might win a really difficult game, like or just a specific round, like I tend to concentrate on like worrying about how I'm gonna lose and like how it might not really happen and this is impossible and I can't do this. Hopefully Booster doesn't have that mindset. He's just thinking I'm just gonna keep playing solid and I already know I can do this, so I'm not gonna freak out about it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Sorry,
Noctis.
I muted I muted for a sneeze on Discord, but then I realized I didn't mute it for the stream. My bad.
Oh, that's
so you didn't hear it, but the stream did.
Well, I personally appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Sorry.
Very polite. Very, very polite. It's nice. I feel very, very fortunate to be the one person who didn't hear a loud sneeze.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, this is it. Tournament point for Booster. Let's go.
All right.
Oh my gosh, so just very careful movement from both players. I think Noctis just trying to position him a little bit, like, I don't know, like they're both pretty close to the middle of the stage here. Not really any advantageous position until now, at least. Booster's gotten much closer to the wall. And this is pretty scary for Noctis already. Not quite a punish there, but still safe. So
okay.
that ring, I believe, is also safe. Nice sidestep, up forward 3 there. Doesn't quite do much damage, but still with punish.
Okay.
That counter hit, so damaging. Pulls him in for the mix-up.
He's got rage now, and he's got the corner, but does have a life deficit. Let's see what he can do. Waits it out.
Oh, that was... Yeah, that's not going to work. Oh,
right.
no. Okay,
6 seconds. What's he going to do?
Plenty of life to work with, but not much of a life lead at this point. And
he's backing off!
Oh, man. That was so crazy. I'm a little confused by that decision on Noctis's part, but I guess he... I guess maybe those players... Like, maybe he was a little unclear about who had the life lead there.
Maybe.
Because... maybe he like wanted Booster to whiff something, but he didn't realize that he wouldn't have the time to punish it. I mean, he actually may have had a... I think Booster may have had the lead before that down 4, actually. I'm not sure. We'd have to go rewind the tapes on that one. But nice combo here. Getting Noctis away from the wall. Not quite wall to wall, but still very good positioning. It's not where you want to be against Noctis.
Ooh, nice, it doesn't break that one.
Yeah, that's the normal throw mix-up that I think Noctis is catching on to the fact that, that 1+2 throw got broken, but the normal throws, Boosters is having more trouble with that. He's more used to the 1+2 command throw breaks, I think, these characters. So maybe we'll see more normal throws from Noctis. I believe Bryan only has the 1+2 command throws. So, so we've got just... Booster trying to navigate his way away from the corner, and pretty successful, actually. Pretty good. Up forward 3, counter hit, wall combo, good stuff. Ooh. The side wall did not make the combo an issue, fortunately.
All right.
Very damaging normal throw there from, so we're seeing the normal throws not get broken, and that's really bad for Booster. He's going to have to react to those normal throws, which is, it's hard when you're expecting the 1+2 throws. Another back 3. That's a classic. That's a classic Asuka setup. Back 3 in the back 3.
But yeah, if Noctis wins this, he's gonna even it up. And it's looking good for him so far.
It is, yeah. Oh. Looks like he could take it right here. Oh, that's
making his way out.
Nice, force him to block the rage drive. That's duck jab. Oh, down 4 takes the round. That's so that's a game. This is is it 2-2?
It's 2-2.
So this is tournament point for both players. This is grand finals, final round. Final game. I shouldn't speak too soon. Final game after the reset. This is looking super close.
Oh, absolutely, I'm excited. I'm really excited to see who can win it out. I mean, Noctis is like that's a very safe choice if you're right from the beginning of the tournament, you'd be like, I think Noctis is going to win this. I'd believe you.
Yeah.
And Boost, but like Boost has so much momentum. He's been doing so well this tournament. I'd love to see either player win, but I gotta say, I love a good underdog.
Yeah, me too. I'm liking Booster's chances in this as well, and I'm really kind of excited for him because he's already proven that he's capable of winning the tournament. Like I feel like now it just comes down to how well he's able to play in this final game. It's just all down to this, which is it's so much pressure, and I guess it really comes down to like how well he can manage that pressure and not let it affect his gameplay. Because he's been so successful so far, he just needs to keep doing what he's doing, and he might be able to pull it off. So last game here, let's get it. Sidestep 2, good start for Booster, and he finishes that string, takes the risk, but it pays off.
Yeah,
let's go.
But half-life down already on Noctis' side in this first round of the last game.
Yeah. When Asuka punishes you, she punishes you pretty hard. Like, that's good stuff. So no punish on that, but another combo. Really nice combos from Booster. Nice stuff. And the down forward 4 to close the round. It looked like Noctis may have gone for the orbital, the classic like orbital keep out option, and the down forward 4 is pretty good against that. Catches it, deals a little bit of damage Booster needed there.
Yep. All he needed was one hit of basically anything.
Nice block on that low there. No punish, but the block at least. That's going to be counter hit combo, so that's going to be maybe a perfect round there for him. Yeah.
I'm actually really surprised Boost didn't block that. It looked like he was not really doing much else, but maybe he had just hit a button. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's possible. Like he may have just tried to move because it may have caught him between movement because he's been sidestep blocking pretty well. I think that's the wrong punishment option for that. Or may have been a little slow, but I think it. So nice sidestep 2 there. Nice catches him with the +2. But yeah, I think just caught between his movement there, caught in the middle of his movement.
Nice break. That was a really important break to keep that momentum going for him.
Definitely, yeah. Because if you eat that, then it gets evened up. Nice break again. He's like, oh man, that string that would have been so big. Nice block, no punish. This is so intense. Okay, nice block on the rage. That deals so much damage. For sure. Okay, so tournament round for Noctis.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, such a fun interaction. That was like an orbital, and then the back 3 flipped him. That was so fun. Wow.
All right.
Oh my gosh, he just goes for that. Was that a punish? That's punishable. It's just like the range is tricky. So it's possible that if so, that's really impressive. Oh my gosh, he got out of range of that. That's why it's risky to use that not at the wall.
It's a must-win round for Boost here. And it's looking a little rough.
Yeah, he's got to make a pretty big comeback here with quite a life deficit. Let's see if he can get something started. Nice sidestep 2. He's got to work around Noctis's plus frames here. Nice. That's big. That's really big. If he doesn't drop this, if he goes in for the rage drive,
you got it.
Guaranteed. That's it. Okay,
right.
Final round, final game. Let's go.
Oh no! He doesn't break the throw in the final round.
No, the normal throws are getting to him, and it's going to be a combo as well. Damn. Okay, so he has to make another comeback happen here somehow. Really hard. Asuka, it's a bit tricky to do that with her. He just kept going on that string. Nice break. He's still using the 1+2 throws, even though he knows that Booster's mostly going to break them. Maybe hoping that he'll try to break for the normal throw, and that's going to be down.
Oh my god.
That was so ridiculously close all the way to the end. Oh my gosh. That was intense.
That's crazy. It was just a low that, obviously the low itself wasn't what did it, but it was that whole game was just him perfectly spacing, punishing anything that comes his way.
Yeah.
That's insane. He Noctis did such a good job, and so did Boost. I was really impressed with how both of them played.
Yeah, me too. Super impressed with Booster. Incredible that he did that well. That's crazy. He's tired. I'm tired. I understand that. That is understandable from my point of view, because that, seeing that exhausted me. I was so excited for him. He did super well. That was crazy. They both played super well. Great tournament. Thanks to everyone who participated.